Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week, and that of course means we are jumping in to some more good old Warframe. Oh, setting doesn't want to move. 1 second. There we go. Okay. I think I misclicked something there, but it's all fine. We got there in the end. Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing well where you are around the world. The bot appears to want to once again be a dick. I don't know who allowed the bot to be a dick, but it's been a dick, which is really annoying. Music a bit loud? Is it? Alright. I had meddled with the settings. Let me re-meddle. How's that? Is the bot really just going to be completely unresponsive? Better? There we are. Sorted. Thanks for letting me know there, Ladybug. Alright. Does the bot respond to me? It responds to... Alright, let me fiddle a thing or two in the background here. If it responds to Gara, it should respond to Ticket. Let's see, that is working, that is working, that is working. So those bits are all in place. If we go over to this bit here, and that section, that is working. Everything says it should be working. It responds to Gara, it responds to Raffle, it doesn't respond to Ticket. Okay, can someone try enter? Exclamation mark enter. It should respond to Ticket as well, but let's try enter, just on the off chance. I'm not going to do it myself because I don't want to enter my own giveaway, obviously. Enter is also not working. Right. Okay. Huh. Let me just cancel the giveaway. You're not allowed it anymore. It's banned. Let's pop in that. That is correct. That setting is correct. That setting is correct. That setting is correct. That setting is correct. All the settings are correct, which they should be because I am literally just copying it from a previous set of settings. Create and start. Now let's see. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Right, okay, this is... I don't get it. The bot is responding. The bot is bringing up all the information about it. The bot knows what it should do, and then just doesn't react to the one final command that it should react to. I don't get it. This actually is completely mind-boggling to me. If the bot wasn't responding at all, I'd understand. If stream elements was just completely inaccessible, I don't understand. But no. The bot is just not responding to this one command. And I don't get it. I don't get it. And this is the second giveaway chatbots were broken on me. I haven't got a solution right now on this one. Very sorry on that, chat. I have not got a solution on this one right now. So let me check one final thing whilst we're here. You know, we haven't got started proper yet, so let me quickly switch us over to a little bit of an intermission screen. I do this little setting here. This way none of it comes up on the other screen, so you guys can't see it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, none of that is working either. Okay. Fair enough. I tried. Well, that was the worst reveal. I have got something else, however. Cat cam! I clicked the wrong one. It's fine. Cat cam! I don't know how long this will work for, and I know that the webcam is ancient. Just look at... It's so ancient that it looks like it's from the 90s, honestly. Compare the quality in webcam from one to the other. I found a spare webcam in a drawer, and it is genuinely ancient. This webcam has no branding on it whatsoever. When I plug it in, all it identifies as is USB webcam. I don't know if it's even USB 2. It might be USB 1.1, it's that old. But yes, so whilst the cat elects to remain in the same spot, that's my cat, that's not pre-recorded? No, that's not. If I, reach down, yeah. See, not pre-recorded. Oh, she didn't like that. I've drawn attention to the camera. She's seen the camera now. But she's cozy. And the tickets are working. Hey, there we are. All we needed was a cat. All we needed was a cat. She's been staying in this spot for hours on end, many days in a row now. So yeah. So everything should be working aside from that now. Well, aside from nothing, everything should be working now. I cannot get the camera into any better position, so if the cat does move around, we're a little bit knackered on that. Let me know if the cat wanders off without me noticing, because, yeah, I don't just want a video of a box taken up part of the screen, but for now we have a cat cam. Bet none of you saw that coming today. Alright. Yeah, everything seems to be stable now, so we're good, we'll roll with it. I'm just gonna scoot a little bit to the side, because I am looking around my microphone a bit. And yes, my headphones tried falling off. Whatever. Right, with that side chat, now we've got the cat literally to the side. I think it's about time we get on with a little bit of relic cracking. I think it is time we get on with that, because we're not going to go into anything else today. I just want to crack a whole bunch of relics, although I should also put on, in all caps, cat cam. Now I know that's working. There we are. Yes, 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 there are a bit of billion hydrates whilst I've been doing stuff. Cheers. Here's one big hydrate. There you are, you get more than a proper sip. There you go. Mega hydrate, that covers all the hydrates in one. You're very welcome. Right, let's bring in some peeps. We got Chocodeca wanting to be part of the relic cracking. We've got Predator Queen wanting to be part of relic cracking. And that leaves us one more spot available for anyone else who would like to join the relic cracking. Send me a message in-game, the engineer. I'll bring you on in. First come, first serve on this one. So, you know, I need to see that message quickly. Bring you in. One good boy I got there. Good girl. That is Evie, and she is a wonderful little menace. You can't believe cat real? Yes, cat real. When she notices the camera's slivered, yeah. If she figures out that that camera is actually recording because it's got no lights on it, I disabled the lights. As in, I must have hit it against a wall at some point in moving many times and broke the lights on it. So she doesn't actually know that it's recording. If she knew that that was a camera and not just some weird looking rock, she'd probably be upset with me. How old is she? Oh, she's got to be like 14, 15, something like that. How do you message Crop's platform? Same way you message anyone else. /W, and then the engineer. And it'll pop up in the chat. You probably can't see that because of the cat cam. Yeah. /W, the engineer, and then yada yada. Or you just do ! join in Twitch chat, and that tells you it all as well. Like Predator Queen's just done. Yes, she is a very old and very small cat. Very small. She's run to the litter and has been resussed twice, no less. Both before we got hold of her. Oh, yes. Right, we're still... Oh, is she... What's she... I don't know if I can put that on Twitch. Cat, what are you doing? Let's give her a moment of privacy, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna give her a moment. I'm gonna give her a moment. It's just a cat, but you know.
Excellent work, Tim. This will help our cause.
Finally, after all my hard work, we get cat cam. What do you mean it's not my hard work? These are lies.
Esprit, thank you very much for the 200 bits, and also the clever use of the bot there to put a pause in. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Well done. And thank you very much for the 200 bits. Do appreciate that, Esprit. Baby's 19 fits in your hand. Oh, tiny cats, cute cats. Absolutely. Is she done yet? Nope, she's not done yet. I'm good. She's been sat perfectly fine for hours. The moment I put her on camera, oh dear. This is how she's getting back at me. Like, fine, you're going to set up a camera? I know it's a camera. I'm going to embarrass you. You'll learn then. That's her plan. She keeps staring at the camera. I think she genuinely understands it's a camera. I think she does. I'm just going to leave her for a bit. We'll put the cam on when she stops, you know, screwing around. At the very least, we don't need her to lift up her leg like that. That was slightly unsavory. She's modelling for her only cats, please no. Please no. Hello there, Trekkie. Also, Jetbean Forever, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome into the channel, proper, my dude. Thank you very much for dropping that on over here. Oh. Cheers. She's negotiating for a treat. The treats aren't here. The treats are in another room because she knows she only gets treats either at bedtime or if I've accidentally locked her out like I did yesterday. In my defense, there was a teeny tiny bit of gravel. I didn't notice it had gotten into the cat flap, and so it stopped the latch from fully opening. So she could go out, but she couldn't come back in. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. And then, yeah, a few hours later, I'm like, I haven't seen the cat. Where's she sleeping this time? Has she changed spot again? She hadn't changed spot. She was stuck outside. So then I gave her a treat. Yes. Are you done? Are you... She really does not like the camera. She keeps looking at it. Oh my word. How does she know? Alright. Cat be back. She's repositioned, and I think she's going to behave now. She's looking off into the distance. Nothing. But it'll be fine. People are saying, you know, you said T-R-E-A-T-S twice, and my dog is staring at the phone expecting you to give them one. That's not my fault that you got me on speaker like that. If the dog is understanding what I have to say there, then that's on you. Not me. You taught him too well. Is she finally settled? I think, yeah, she's finally settled. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Right then, now we can crack some relics. Now we can get on to some of these, shall we? Alright then, we've got a couple of rescues going around. We got sabotage, mobile defense, a rescue. Okay, a lot of rescues on at the moment. That one's about to finish. These ones got more going on. So, let's go to Saturn. Let's go to Saturn. I have some radiants. We can crack those. When did CatCam become a thing? CatCam became a thing right today. I found a spare webcam which was somehow still working, despite the fact I'm pretty certain this was made. How long ago was this? This webcam is old. Let's just put it that way. Old. Yes. Need a machine to deploy treats to use of channel points. My cat is not becoming fat, thank you. No, 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 no. That is a great way to kill my cat. She's an old cat. This would not be good for her. She gets treats when she gets treats. Yes. Besides, look at this. She's nice and settled now. Isn't that just adorable? She just sat herself down, all curled up, perfectly in frame. I love it. I mean, not perfect, but you know what I mean.
This is a rescue mission.
Where's she fashion?
We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to
Who's
them.
fashion? Also, I just realised that I didn't actually put together a build here. I'm still using my ESO build. I forgot that I'm not on my default Lavos kills everything setup, so I'm just gonna ESO kill this mission. Because that's how you do it. This is my I want Naramon focus build, and now I'm going to die to that.
no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. We need to find the holding cell immediately.
Yeah. So will remind me after this mission if I don't remember myself. Sort my load out. This is inappropriate for this mission. Absolutely not what I need. Ability range and ability strength have been doubled. Wow, okay
Open
then.
the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look
Mirage
inside.
going to be doing Mirage things. This is a very, very powerful build though. In terms of not just killing, but also in terms of the focus generation you can get in here. So very, very nice. The weapons are completely unimportant. It's all about Mirage itself. It just kind of kills everything that exists anywhere close to it. At least at the levels that matter. She slip? She slip. Come for the engineer, stay for the cat cam. That's how we go. Did we do the sortie? We haven't done the sortie, no. The days of
Hostage is
always doing the sortie every single stream, those days are gone, you know. We got a legendary core on sortie, finally. On stream. That's enough of that. Likewise with the whole Archon hunts, I'll do them from time to time now, but bringing it up every single week, it took up a lot of time.
Give me a weapon and I'll watch your back.
It took up a lot of time. Did I get 2 on stream? I don't know if I got a second on stream. I have had 2 from sorties, but I think the other one happened off stream. I think. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Potential's gone up by 75%. Yeah, people love cats, don't they? Except for people who are idiots. Slightly rude, but you know what, I'm sticking with it. She's lovely. So if you hate her, then you've got a problem. Are you supposed to gamble? We can do a gamble on a Rally Kraken. We can still do that. Yep. You maxed out your focus the other day with only circuit runs. It is pretty giving in the focus regard, isn't it? Oh, a loud cat. Alright then, what have we got here? Any good loot? Well, apparently Baroque Prime Systems is the bit to pick up here. Despite the fact that Strum Prime Barrel is worth 45 ducats, this is a better pick. This is a better pick. Beautiful. Are we GGing after each relic run now? Okay. SB saying, PS, I don't think the tip system likes me since I'm in the US. Tried a different card today and it still declined it. It shouldn't be anything to do with being in the US. That would be really weird to not be able to take tips from, like, you know... Are you guys like 30% of the people on Twitch? Thank you, Disaster, yeah. Let me think. What could be going wrong with that? Because there are a couple protections in place against things like chargebacks. Because that would be devastating, quite frankly. Yeah. Do I run Foreman? Yeah, I run Foreman. Foreman is good. Foreman is fun. Oh, John would like to see a bit of a Runa. Okay, we can do a bit of a Runa. We can do a bit of a Runa action. Let's bring instead... Yeah, let's go Cronin. Let's go Cronin. You put a specific song in Mandicord? Is it Baby Shark? Something tells me it's going to be Baby Shark. You can't wait for me to put like 8 Fauna on the Foreman Prime? I'll put on enough to make it as good as it needs to be. Oh yes. Today's sortie we're suffering. What was the sortie today? Spy melee only. Okay, yeah, no. Just no.
beautiful energy. Only prosperity can follow.
That is an understandable issue right there. What are we stuck on here? Who are you waiting on? Chalk! We're cracking relics, not doing whatever the hell it is you're doing instead of cracking a relic. There we go. Let's go! It links to the last corridor. No idea what you mean, Fred. Sorry. Alright then. Varuna. Oh, this was a build designed to be used with Zederic to get the initial cast off. Dang it. Oops. Well, now I have even less energy. I meant to stop, and for some reason I tapped rolled. That was dumb. Let's just do that. There we go. Now it's building.
We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Just sprint past all of that because it doesn't matter. Okay, where have all the enemies gone? I was kind of expecting there to be enemies. Here we go. God, they die so easily at this level. It's almost embarrassing for them. Almost. Oh, and I have the wrong companion equipped for this as well. Of course.
Thank the stars.
Builds that require very specific circumstances to work. I should really not have them on build A. As strong as they may be, they really shouldn't be on build A. And I'm doing myself a disservice there.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Oh well. Mission's basically done anyway, so whatever. Here we are. Right then. Whilst we wait here at extraction, I want to quickly check something for Esprit. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Beautiful. Yeah, I could go a Furious piece instead of Core piece, but honestly, the Core piece is great. I will take that one. That's an easy win right there. But yeah, let me quickly check on my side here for you, Esprit. Let's see, what are the restrictions in place? Any country... Must have bank account, including United States. Yep, so that works. That should be fine. Tip moderation. That's all working. That's all correct. Ah, Esprit, I think I found the problem. There is a maximum amount that you can tip at once. Esprit, I do appreciate you trying to tip the stream over $1,000 at the same time, but there is a maximum tip you can give the stream. That's literally the only thing that could possibly be stopping you from my side, so I don't know what's causing it. I have no idea. There's literally the only restriction on here I can see that should be stopping you, other than the chargeback protection. And if that's stopping you, that just means you charge back someone else, which is why you can't tip. But yeah. Yeah, guys, just to be clear, I don't think Esprit is actually trying to tip the stream $1,000. I don't think they are actually trying to do that. That's just to prevent Mr. Beast wannabes coming in, then charging back, and then breaking my life. Because that would hurt. That would hurt. Alright, that's enough of Varuna. I'm not actually a huge fan of Varuna. She's capable, but she's melee. That's not really my thing. So, let's switch back to Potion Master. And the melee that isn't actually a melee. Alright, let's crack another. Every time you look at Kitty Cam, you melt. Aww. I know the cam isn't the best of quality. Like I've said, it is an ancient one, so the focus on it is probably slightly broken. God knows how long I've actually had this. It's gone through at least 2, if not 4 moves. So, you know, it's been around. While it hurts just from thinking about that amount, don't think about it too much, Mulligan. Don't think about it too much. And certainly don't look at the leaderboard at the top of the stream. Don't think too hard about it. Just appreciate the people who do. Alrighty. So we've already got a 1 gold. How many more to go? How many golds can we possibly get in one stream, I wonder?
That is vital to our operations. Search for the haunting location.
Oh, it feels so much better having Lavos. It feels so much better. It's just something right about playing your main, you know? Those of you who don't have mains won't understand, I'm sure. There's something just right about it. I've even reached the point where if I dare to do an Eidolon hunt, I'm doing it with Lavos. It's just the correct pick for me.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to find the
Sure, there are other
Excellent work,
Warframes that
Hannah.
could be
This
more
will help
powerful.
us.
Oh, hello.
Even if I had $1,000 to spare, I wouldn't tip directly. I'd sponsor the RuneScape stream. Yes, really.
I mean, fair point. Absolutely fair point there, Esprit. And at that price point, you would certainly get my attention, that's for sure. You certainly would. But thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Esprit. Do appreciate it. Red main, you prefer survival over everything? Yeah, honestly, there's a great reason to have red. And it's actually kind of the reason I have Lavos. Because Lavos is kind of similar to Rev in terms of tankiness. At least for most missions, they are very comparable, except for the fact that Lavos doesn't use energy to tank.
I knew you would come. Thank
And Lavos' other abilities are just, you know, beautiful. Alright, Rev and Lavos both have an ability, I think both on there too, is it? No. Rev's Mesmer is on too, but both of them have a Zoomies ability. Both of them can turn enemies against each other. Lavos' case it's Radiation, in Revenant's case it's Thralls. Both of them have a fourth ability which does AoE damage, but in a kind of a non-spherical area. Yeah, Lavos and Revenants are actually really similar, the more I think about it. Yeah. Lavos and Revenants are actually really similar. Yeah, works for me. Alright then, hey, another piece I don't have. Hildred Prime Chassis Blueprint. Yoink! That one is above the, what's it, ducat value as well, so that is additional profit. I will happily take that one. Oh, I heard of Varuna. Who is running Varuna? I heard, there, Predator Queen. I heard Predator Queen's Varuna, the idle animation there. Is that cat live cam? I think that should make that clear. Cat is just sleepy. But yes, Cat is most certainly alive. And the most horrifying thought just went through my head then. First time I get cat on stream. Yeah, no, that would be horrible. Oh god. Let's move on from that thought without verbalizing it. Saturn. Rescues, yes. The frame rate, I know, it's an ancient webcam. This webcam is... I think it's actually older than everything else in the frame except for the cat herself. And even that's shaky. Can you explain why Toxin's Vetron Kuva weapons wouldn't heat be better for viral heat? So viral heat, if that's the only thing you are ever going for, then yes, heat will be better. Only if you would ever just use viral heat. If at any point you'd use anything else, Toxin is better, because you can have pure viral combined with hunter munitions, that gives you slash viral, whereas if you have heat on the weapon, you wouldn't be able to create pure viral, you would have to still have viral heat. You would have to. So it limits your options there. You can go for a pure corrosive approach, or at least a focused corrosive approach, again with minimal modding. If you have a Toxin setup, heat you can't do that with. So pure Toxin, you got Toxin against Corpus, you got corrosive option, you got viral option, you got the heat viral option. You can still go gas if you really want to. Heat on the weapon reduces the options. Cancel mission, it's not showing for you. Alright, we'll try it again. Is webcam old enough to buy booze? In some countries, probably. I think someone was asking, do I have the Mirage build? If you go onto YouTube, you're looking for my nuke frames video. There you'll find the Mirage nuke. Very, very good for ESO. Or just look at the Mirage build guide, because there I've got multiple Mirage builds for you, which also works very well. And as Cosmo's linked, if you go to the catalogue, so I do have a catalogue of basically all of my videos. I think I need to put one or two onto there. Thank you for reminding me on that one. I think I didn't put the last video up on there. But yeah, you head over to the catalogue, you see all the frames I've got videos for, and you can also see the ones I haven't, so you don't need to keep looking.
Okay, you're looking for the main
I
frame.
didn't press
It's
roll, I
critical
pressed
that you
sprint.
deliver the payload to that location. My intel suggests
Oh, have I
there
loaded
are
just the wrong
rich
mission?
enemy supply caches
Oh,
in the
one must have
area,
closed on us.
but I'm
Oops.
unable to pinpoint their exact location.
I
Search
didn't even
them out
notice.
If you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Additional notes I can find, can't do arbitrations, any idea of why? Immortal Walker, what pops up on the arbitration thing? What does it say you haven't done? That will allow me to answer your question. Because there are a few things that could be hidden, but I need to know which ones are not showing up for you.
We need to destroy the reactor.
Yeah, it is probably going to be Angel's Desire Man, but it could also be Duviri. Could also be even earlier in the game, which is why I'm not going into too much detail. Yes, I just used Bile Rush to pop that. How many people do you see sabotage using Vile Rush?
That's it. You open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Ta-da! Easy mission. Yeah, you shouldn't get timed out at the moment, Flo, because the bot is able to get the information about what people are asking for in terms of commands, so it should also be able to read your subscriber status. That's why I imagine went wrong the other day. It's just Wednesdays. The bot hates Wednesdays. And stream starts. And Friday the 13th, I guess. I don't know. The bot is weird. Alrighty. Apparently Typedo is the more valuable piece here in terms of plat. That one has the more ducat value. I already have 2 of these, and to be honest, I'd need the other parts to make the item worthwhile. There's 4 plat items, I just don't really take the care to sell. I sell things as sets when it comes to prime items. If it's worth less than 10 plat individually, I sell them as a set only. I'm aware, Esprit, yes. And the bot is working, you'll notice. Alrighty, mission down. Let's crack us another. Yeah, it did switch over. That popped in the middle then, didn't it? No, it's quick enough to do. We can do another. Yeah, Esprit, I did also say at the start of streams, but thank you for correcting me after I had already given more information. Just because you tip the stream with 100 bits here or there doesn't mean you can start not listening to me. Come on now, Esprit. Be better. Cat still... Yep, cat still fast asleep. She's probably not even asleep, she's probably just resting her eyes, just like chilling. Knowing her. You had a very long tiring day, looking at kitties making you even sleepier? Fair do. Fair do. I'm gonna guess that Choc is once again not able to see the vote. Maybe not shame, it happens again. Experience happens when someone starts mission before... Right, okay. So we need to know when you loaded out the mission to be able to start the next mission, because D doesn't know... Okay, don't know what happened there. Because D doesn't know how to make a matchmaking system cross-platform without it breaking. Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. Alright, let's go. Is she going to get mad if I pet her? I am not going to disturb the cat where she is. Because the thing with disturbing cats is they learn where that disturbance happens very rapidly, and they go, well, if I sit here, I get to rest. If I sit there, I get disturbed. I'm going to sit there again. So if I give her a strokes there, she will probably just get up, walk away, and not come back. Also, don't expect the cat count to last. Whilst she is resting there for a few days now, you know, keeps coming back to that spot. As soon as the air pressure changes, she'll decide that sleeping in that spot had something to do with it, and therefore go sleep somewhere else. Such is the way of the cat brain.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches.
As soon as she decides that spot has in some way led to some kind of negativity for her, or simply not enough positivity, she's moving. That how cat do. Chop loaded in at 36 seconds. Crikey. That is a load time right there. Oh yeah, it's obviously going to be a platform problem. Yeah. You would struggle to ever install Warframe if it was your internet causing you to take 36 seconds extra to load a mission. No, that is a last-gen console issue right there. Ain't no getting around that one. Except not playing on the console.
You have excellent taste.
Doing better takes away from my charm. I am Esprit after all. I am best spirit. Harumph. This pausing is fun. I'm out of bits now.
Okay. Esprit, thank you very much for the 210 bits. Get yourself right the way to the end of the selection of them. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the
I don't know how much it adds to your charm, but, you know, I will acknowledge it is quintessentially you. It is that. What's the add-on that shows the info on opening relics? That is called a Warframe. It's a third-party companion application. Runs on the overall system. You had to buy your rabbit from being able to get under your desk because it kept sleeping under your feet. Oh yeah, my cat did that for a while. I don't know what she got in her mind to think that going under my desk there was a smart idea, but yeah, this was about this time last year, in fact. She was going under my desk, and I wouldn't notice her go there. She's very quiet. She's a cat, after all. Oh, you're dead. And yeah, a couple of times I'd stretch my feet out. Suddenly there is an angry cat hissing at my foot. I went, sorry, I had no idea you were there to even be stood on. Like, don't do that. She very quickly learned that that was not going to be a safe place to sit. Swap the webcam of me and the webcam of cat. What do you mean? Only HD cat. I'm not switching myself over to the 6 FPS late 90s webcam vibe that we got going on over there. I ain't doing it. First spot on my foot. No, she has free roam of almost the entire house. Where my feet go is the one place I'm putting my feet. I sit at one desk, she sleeps around the entire house, you know? She's the one that's got domain over almost everything else. I'm the one who's got one spot in a small office. No. When she starts paying for a webcam, she can get a better webcam either. My foot place, my HD cam. Okay, Chalk, you let us know when you are loaded, and I'll be able to start the next one. I'm going to say maybe consider the prices from Warframe may not take into account the Incarnate Adapter's adjusted prices. What makes you say that, Moon? What makes you say that? Imagine a cat open up a stream my account. She'd have to figure it out first. She's not the smartest cat, I will say. She's cute. She's wonderful. She's a bit vicious. She's very vicious. Get on her wrong side, you'll find out. The Rottweiler sure did. Yeah. She's a bit of an idiot. Moon saying, not sure how the prices are updated. Does it check the market with any decent frequency? Yeah, pretty much. Moon, it doesn't just download the prices and then go, right, cool, yep, I know what the numbers are. No, it's checking, because you can literally load your own... Oh, not showing my test there. You can literally load your own Warframe market orders. In fact, it's not just reading the orders. It can... Ooh, I'm typing on the wrong thing. It can interact with them. So, like, I did a selling spree just... I think it was yesterday. Every time I sold something to someone, a Warframe detected what I was selling and marked that listing as sold on Warframe Market, so I didn't accidentally leave something all loaded up that I'd already sold. It was actively detecting that. Now, if it's doing that, I'm fairly certain it's also going to check what the bloody prices are. It's not using hugely out-of-date information for you. Hell no. And the Incarnate adapters didn't come out yesterday.
Destroy the reactor.
I don't think I've ever come down this spot before, to be quite honest with you. Is this the walking route to get up there? Oh god, it must be. Yikes, yeah, you go all the way around there. Ew, who'd do that? It's making you want cross-save even more? Understandable. Understandable. PC does have things better than console. The good side of console is that it's simple. You buy a console, and the console does the console things. The good side of PC is that it can also do basically anything else you want it to do, so long as either you or someone you can meet can make it happen. The downside is PC is more complicated, including making sure you've got an appropriate PC. Console is just console. Even consoles have varieties, sure, but nowhere near as much as PC. That's the trade-off. I'm gonna go straight past that just because I've got the Fisher buff and I want to go even further. Oh, but I really did keep going. Like, spin on the spot? Yeah, kinda. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Had I tricked the cat to appear on camp? She's been sleeping in the same spot for a while, and so I just popped down a camera, which is so ancient she might not even realise it's a camera, although she keeps on giving it stink eye. So maybe she does know. She might have just given up on the idea of avoiding it. Yeah, Moon, the prices do update. Let me just sum it up. You've got a suspicion that you think there is a possibility that maybe something isn't going to work correctly. Unfortunately, Moon, you've got absolutely no basis for this. You have a concern. You've voiced a concern. Granted. Okay, you've had an idea. But that idea is backed up by absolutely nothing other than the concern that it doesn't work. I need you to understand that that is not a healthy attitude to have towards anything. So, absolutely fine. You're very right. The prices of weapon parts do change. This changes based on updates, changes based on reviews, changes based on the direction of the bloody wind. Let me tell you, markets go up and down all over the place. A Leica frame doesn't read a price and then just sit on it for a month. No reasonable market does that. Hell, a separate spreadsheet I have pulling from the Warframe market API doesn't do that. So, you're fine. Did I bring out Furman because cat cam? No, I brought out Furman because I forgot to switch back to carrier. That's all. And you know what? Actually, I can't be bothered to switch back to carrier. So, let's crack another relic. I am out of the radiance there. So that is a thing. How much do I have left in the way of traces? 1,000. Okay. In which case, it's saying 03 would be a good one. I can see why. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. Oh, okay. Yep. Choc, let me know when. Let me know when, then I'll hit it. Good to go. Alright. Stream skipping around for you? Is it happening for anyone else? Daita, it's not about playing on the same server because you're not playing on the same server, you're playing on the same update. Warframe missions are not based on server, they're based on player to player, hence why one person is the host. Okay, some people are struggling, some people are not. Have we got transcoding at the moment? Yes, we have. Okay, if the stream is skipping for you, you might just have shit internet. You might just have shit internet. I have improved the bitrate on the channel here, which means that we are getting cleaner video for those who can support it. For those who cannot, you'll probably need to drop the resolution down. If in doubt, and it's only you, probably you. Not saying you've broken it, saying it's your side. Yeah, let me know if things are going wrong broadly, but everything should be fine at the moment. The number of times I've fixed things, it should be bloody fine now.
Your target is the reactor.
Grab that reactor. Yeah, away we go. Okay, another reactor spawns behind me, whatever, let's just... Crap, 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 crap. Woman strong.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction.
Oh, they did that quickly. Nice. I will just scoop up the reactant by falling through that. OSHA violation right there. We're not going for any particular relic at the moment. We're just kind of going through which ones are around and are nice and simple to do, really.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
And jobs are good. Beautiful. The one with the Kenji if didn't always have problems to fix. That's a slightly sour way of looking at things, Realcaster. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. I guess I'll take the A Furious Prime Barrel, yeah. That's a selection. This is not my Lavos with Golden Instinct on, though. Can't nibble them, close your eyes. Oh, yeah. This is my default go-to Lavos build, which handles near enough everything. There are some things it could do better if I specialised, but this is the build where I don't have to think, I just go. It works. It most certainly works. I have got the Warframe Arsenal overlay active at the moment, so you can also have a look at that. Alright, we've done the W1s, we've done the O3s. Have I done the M1s? No, I've got M1 relics. Let's grab these.
That should be it for the 50k. I'm on mobile right now, so I can't look.
Oh my word. Adnan Malik, thank you very much for another 244 bits. Sorry, did you say 50k? Did you say 50k? Hold up. Where do we check this? We check this on here. Flying Thoughts saying 50k can confirm. Oh my god. Yep, there it is. Damn! Oh, I think I've done that too quickly, haven't I? We need to wait for Chalk. We need to wait for Chalk. Chalk, let us know once your slow loading has loaded slowly. Addy with the 50,000 bits. I mean, just wow. You loaded. Alright, cool. Not a single same viewer in this chat? There's plenty of same viewers in this chat. Absolutely. Absolutely plenty. For Golden Instinct, configure, bro, what ability? I have changed the Lavos. I would honestly change the 4th ability on Lavos. I would swap that one out. The first will give you healing, and with Swift Bite can reduce cooldowns. The third will also reduce cooldowns. Both of those are good for Golden Instinct. The 2 is mobility. The 4 you don't need anywhere near as much. So Lavos is 4, you can swap for Golden Instinct. Just wait on Shock here. I think what we'll do, chat, as well, is at the hour, we'll rotate around. So other people can have an opportunity to join on in. And I might just for a bit, bring yourself over 50k there, I suppose. Bright Screen. I'm going to bounce that question back at you. Bright Screen saying, okay, you cannot do a damage build and Golden Instinct build in the same build. Right, bro?
It's critical that you deliver
have a think about that. Have a think about that. What about Golden Instinct will be stopping you from doing a damage build? What about a damage build will stop you from doing Golden Instinct?
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Think it through. Duchess asking, does Golden Instinct work better than Auric Eye in replacement of it? They do two slightly different things. Golden Instinct has much higher range and will track you towards an object outside of the range of Auric Eye. Auric Eye will mark things within range permanently. In fact, do I have Auric Eye active at the moment? Let's see if we can mark things. Well, it looks like nothing was in range to mark. Never mind. I figured with being Sarah, someone probably can get one of the Furies here, but I was wrong. At least not in range. But yeah, they do two different things, which is why the two work together. One does not just directly replace the other.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Flo, we're currently on the Synth playlist. Like, yeah, you absolutely can have the Synth, which is already there.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
And jobs are good. Oh, you meant rock. Okay, Flo. I'll put it through to rock. Let's, up. There we go. Yeah, Warframe barrel's probably going to be the one. Yep, there we go. Beautiful, I'll take that. That's Bright Screen. If you want a damage build with Lavos, then what you can do is you can drop his 2. You remove the mobility, you'll keep his 4 then to have the damage from his 4. You'll keep the 1 for the healing and the cooldown reset. You'll keep the 3 for the cooldown reset and for further status application. You'll have your Golden Instinct on your 2 instead. So it's that kind of trade-off. Do you want to have more mobility? Do you want to have healing and cooldown reduction? Or do you want to have ammo conversion, cooldown reduction, and a large area of status application? Do you want the AoE damage disc? You pick and choose what you want and what isn't so important to your approach. This is how you helmet things. You don't helmet things by going, think! And then just stop thinking. By doing that, you end up not understanding how to make your build work. I'm not saying you need to do anything Bright Scream about your build, I'm saying you need to think about your build. You're asking for a build that isn't one that I've put out there, so of course it's not one I can give you a quick, simple answer of, go and do this. In fact, I don't really recommend trying to do a full damage caster, Lavos, as well as a Golden Instinct build at the same time. Which is why Golden Instinct is placed onto the 4 here. This has allowed me, because I'm not focused on the strength, to drop the strength down, focus more on the range of it. But you need to be thinking about what you're trying to achieve and then just work with that. It's not a you need to change dash for Golden Instinct. It's okay, well if you want to be doing damage with Lavos' 4th ability, because that is his damage ability, which you know from the guide that you watched on Lavos. If you want that and you want Golden Instinct, well clearly it has to replace one of these other things. So which one are you happy to lose? Are you happy to lose the self-heal, which also removes Toxin from your build, and removes the ability to use Swift Bite? Or do you remove Vile Rush, which removes Cold from your build, removes a mobility tool, and a zoning tool? Or do you remove Transmutation Probe, which again reduces your ability to cool down your abilities, and reduces a large amount of status spreading you can do? Having thought through those myself just here on stream, this one seems the least important if you're going for a heavy caster build of both Catalyze and Golden Instinct, which is why I say that one. There you are, Bright Screen. You're following along now. You see why I say you need to think about your build, think about your approach. I'd say, how do you convert prime parts into platinum? I've tried selling to players who have loads of parts, broad selection, including value, vaulted parts, but no one seems to have any plat to buy with. How are you selling, Obmeg? You've just been posting in trade chat. Alright, yeah, no, don't do that. Trade chat is for people who've got far too much time and don't respect either their time or the player base that they are interacting with. I really think that trade chat is a terrible means of trading unless you are willing to basically scam people or just throw all of your time at trade chat. Seriously, all of your time at it. Because you are constantly competing with so many others on such tiny little chat space, and so many buyers aren't even wasting their time on that. Instead, I want you to have a look, flashbang by the way, at this website right here, which should be coming up on screen. Yes it is, there we are. We'll leave the cat cam up now, it's not in the way. Warframe Market, which you can set to whichever platform you're on. This is the best place for you to sell things. Say for example, we got a Furious Prime Barrel, right? Oh look at that, a Furious Prime Barrel. Boom. We can see the prices that people currently online in game are selling it for. We can see the statistics, to see, okay, what the price is mostly going for, to get an idea, you know. See, right here it says median is 5 most recently, so this person is actually selling slightly below the average, so we can expect that one to go relatively quickly. And you can set your prices higher or lower. Do you want to wait for other people to get bought out and hope that you get picked up on, or do you just want to be the first one at the top of the listing there? But selling through trade chat, you got to think about it logically. If you are selling through trade chat, you've got to, first of all, be active in trade chat. You can't be doing anything else. You have to be on trade chat. You need to be sending your message in trade chat saying, hey, here is what I'm selling. Issue number 2, you also need to advertise what you're selling on trade chat. Trade chat doesn't give you a lot of text to work with. You've got to put in concisely and simply whatever it is you're selling. And then number 3, you've got to hope that the person buying from you has looked at trade chat at the right moment to see your message, caught that you are selling what they want, decides to then contact you knowing that your price is what they're happy to go with. There are so many barriers to that that is absolutely insane to hope to try and get any good sales out of that. Now if we head over to here real quickly, let's just have a look at some secondaries. Euphona Prime. There we are. I'm missing the Euphona Prime receiver. If I go to trade chat, the chances that I am going to find a Euphona Prime receiver being advertised in trade chat is already low. The chance of seeing an entire Euphona Prime set is very low. And the chance that I post into there, I'm looking for a Euphona Prime receiver and that you have it, is again very low. Whereas if I go to Warframe Market, which I'm literally going to do right now, Euphona Prime... Oops, I can't spell. That is one downside, you do need to remember how to spell, but I suppose that applies to trade chat too. Euphona Prime receiver, I can get hold of this right now. 35 platinum from Cocorina. Now there is a chance they might not respond. Yeah, there are some people that are shitty at communicating. That is an unfortunate fact of life. But I can get it right now. Roughly 35-40 platinum. Just like that. And because I could see all these other trades here, I can see that 35 platinum, it's a bit on the higher side, but it seems relatively reasonable. If I look at the statistics here, same website, same pages, I can see, if we go here, median 29, so it's a bit over the average. Whereas if I go into trade chat, I say, I'm looking for a Euphona Prime receiver, I don't know how much I want to charge for it, or pay for it, without going to here. Someone comes back to me, hey, yeah, I'll sell you Euphona Prime receiver. Oh yeah, it's a rare vaulted part. I'll give you it for 60 platinum. And if I try to haggle that down, they'll probably piss off. So yeah, no. This is just infinitely superior to trade chat. Infinitely superior. VBevCat saying, trade chat ain't bad, just know your prices. I feel like you just ignored everything else and latched on to people saying trade chat's a scam. You know what, let's have a look. Let's call out some trade chats stuff right now. Let's open this up. Let's bring in the want to sells. Let's see, what do we get here? Want to buy Glaive Prime Blueprint PM offer. So we gain no information on that. No information, or offers. With people saying PM offer, they have a price in mind. I want you to understand this. When you see PMO or PME offers, they have a price in mind, but they're hoping that you contact them first with a value better for them than what they're valuing it at. If this person here would be happy to buy a Glaive Prime Blueprint for whatever value, I don't know what it is at the moment, say 20 platinum. If I contact them and said, hey, yeah, I'll sell you that for 15 platinum, I'm going, oh yeah, catch this guy. I just got myself 25% off. So these are people hoping that you don't know the value of what you're selling or buying. They're hoping to catch you out. They're hoping to just let you put the number first. And if it's in their favour, ka-ching, they just made a profit off of you. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? Then you get Wukong Prime set, 69 plat, hit 69. Alright, let's see. How much is Wukong Prime set worth? Let's have a quick little gander rounder, shall we? Where is... Oh, did I close Warframe Market? I did. So, Wukong Prime set. Wukong Prime set. Currently going for 78. Holy shit, we actually found someone selling something at a reasonable price. My god, I never thought I'd see the day, to be quite honest with you. That is actually a... Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, it's one to buy, not one to sell. Never mind. He's trying to buy it 69 when it's actually closer to 80. Yeah, there it is. I thought that was kind of crazy that we had something reasonable. Nope, they're trying to get a 10 plat discount. Want to sell Mesa Prime, doesn't say how much. Want to buy junk, doesn't even say how much, even on the junk trade. Want to sell Ivara Prime System 7 plat. This is someone who has not yet figured out how to sell things. Yep, rank 5. Oh dear. I wish them all the best. Doesn't say the price. Doesn't say the price. Doesn't say the price. Want to buy Godly Riven's PM links and prices. Sorry, not a fan of that. Want to buy Aya 6 for 20 plat. I've seen trades for 630 in trade chat, so that is definitely low. Want to buy all this stuff in Rivens, not going to tell you any prices. Oh, there you are. Want to buy Aya 6 for 30 plat. So that 20 plat is really hoping you don't know the value of what you got there. Want to buy Rubico Prime, PMO. Can people just put prices? You are the initiators. Look at all these people allergic to it. Want to buy Ember Prime Blueprint 20 plat. How much is Ember Prime Blueprint? 28 to 30 plat. Another person taking 10 off it. Want to buy any garbage unwanted Rivens 1 to 100 plat. It's not going to be 100 plat. This is literally the same thing as those job sites like, yeah, we're taking on everyone. Salary between 20 to 100,000. It's 20,000. Yeah. It's not going to be the higher value. You're not getting 100 for it. And it'll just go on and on and on. You'll find occasional things in here worthwhile, but mostly you won't. Mostly you won't. God, so much in the way of Rivens as well as... Okay, what's we got here? Want to buy Hespar Blade Glaive Prime Blueprint 40 plat. Glaive Prime Blueprint. Glaive Prime Blueprint. Sorry, am I reading that correctly? Glaive Prime Blueprint 40 plat. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Really now? 40? Has it ever in the history of existence been 40? So yeah, I hope I have made my point at this stage. I hope I have made my point here. Don't go to trade chat. Because unless you are willing to either A, get scammed, B, scam someone else, or C, sit there for fucking ever in the hopes that someone comes along looking for what you've got, it ain't worth it. Pop it over to Warframe Market, sell it through there, and then continue on with your day. All the better for it. Don't happen to know how Affinity and Companions works, do you? Half. If you... Yeah, if anything other than your Sentinel gets the kill, including yourself, half the Affinity should go to the Sentinel and half to its weapon, if I recall. If the Sentinel gets the kill... Oh wait, no, I think it's just half and half at all times. I think. It's been a while since I've tested the Companion Affinity, and it got slightly modified, so I'll be honest, I can't entirely remember. Sorry on that one. It'd be nice if DE could just tell us, but they don't. Actually, I think I had to correct at one point on it. Just a thing. Companions do not steal your own affinity? Yeah, no one believes they steal your own affinity, of course. Your weapons level faster than your Sentinels. That's because weapons take less affinity than main equipment, as it were. So Warframes, Companions, they take longer to level. Those are the ones that use Orokin Reactors, whereas weapons, Orokin Catalysts, have half the affinity cost. So that will affect it as well. Right, we're going to get cracking some more relics. Let me close off the tab here. Chocker's left out. I think Predator Queen's left out. We've just got Tizzy in the squad here still. Let's see, F-King wants to jump in. There we go. So we got a couple spots open. If we get 2 more people interested, Tizzy will gracefully drop out, but Tizzy may not have to. We'll see. LU is wanting to jump in. There we go. If you're leveling a frame, having a companion doesn't steal it? Correct, yes. Yeah, if you've got a companion, it does not affect your affinity gain on anything else. Your companion is its own thing. The only effect your companion could have is if it somehow steals a kill that you wanted to get. That would affect you, otherwise no. Alright then, it looks like we have only got 2 others looking to join in right now, so yeah, Tizzy, you can stay in the squad. No one's asking for your spot. As soon as someone does, that'll change, but until they do, you're good to stick around. Let's continue that one. That was doing well for us. Meso M1, I've got plenty of those. Make it radiant, because it is a shiny looking one. There we go. Looks like his soul's just tried to walk forwards and very much to the right there. W. Yeah. What's been my favourite Incarnate Genesis going up to this point? Burston. Absolutely Burston. Like, not even close. I enjoyed the Latron. I'm a bit on the Mitre. Burston is just, oh, it feels so nice to use. When Burston video? Was it Wednesday I put it out? Yeah, pretty sure I put it out on Wednesday, so in the past. Already got there.
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
We're good. Let's put it this way on the Burston. I used it to both great success and satisfaction against the Eidolons. All 3 of them. And I was quite happy with the results. Now, those of you who are regulars here know how much I do not like the Eidolons. So that should be an absolutely ringing endorsement of just how much I appreciate the Burston Incarnate. It's good. It is good. Hoi! Oh, I missed the angle. Let's try it again. Hoi! That is a big bullet jump. That is a really big bullet jump. What is max mastery rank? Currently legendary 3, I think. Yeah, legendary 3. Which is 33, effectively. Oops, getting stuck. Platforms from cross-trade? Nope.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out.
If you're on Switch, you will struggle to find appropriate traders, in trade chat especially, but also even through Warframe.market, because the Switch population is just that much lower. So much lower. And that's just all the more reason to use Warframe Market. Because then you can have yourself set as online in-game, you can be playing a mission like I am playing right now, and a message might pop up going, hey, I want to buy this thing you advertised in Warframe Market. You go, oh, sweet. I'm just coming out of a mission, be 1 minute. Which you can shrink down to, sure, in mission 1 min. And the other person will be like, yeah, okay. 9 times out of 10, anyway. Shade looks nice, but Rhino's better. I will take the Rhino piece. Is cross-trading planned? Apparently it's in considerations in the works, something along that line, but we have absolutely no information as to how close it is. No info on that. Yeah, there are some people who are impatient. Welcome to people who are impatient. You will get that same experience in trade chat. If anything, the impatient people aren't even on trade chat, so changes nothing really there. You change your email, can't get 2FA code, what should you do? Make a ticket. If you're talking about the Warframe side of things, then yes, contact Warframe support. If you're talking about the Warframe market side of things, contact Warframe market support. Either which way, yeah, contact support. If you can't get something to work, contact support. That is definitely the right move. Right, sabotage, let's keep going. What we got? I think it's the... Yeah, have I got M1 left? I've got one more M1. Hoping for the Mag Prime. Come on. Let's get that gold. Elijah, you are? Exclamation mark glyph. I just want to be clear on trading. For those of you who've had mixed experiences or heard mixed experiences, you should be able to see my profile on Warframe Market. You can head on over there. Let me just bring up my profile on my side here, because I mark off all my transactions as I do them. I didn't have a single issue with any one of my transactions that I did yesterday. Not one single person had any issue whatsoever, and I didn't just do a small amount of them. I didn't do a small amount of trades yesterday. So yeah, if you want to have a look at my Warframe Market profile, obviously just the Engineer again, you will see just how much I managed to sell through that, and that took me not very long, because I have a diverse inventory of things to sell. I sold about, I want to say I sold about a third of the things I was trying to sell, in terms of plat value. Obviously, if you have only one item, you will be waiting most likely to be able to sell it, because you need the person who wants to buy it to contact you. If you have more than one item, you'll increase how frequently people contact you. That's just pure statistics. I just set up in my dojo, waited for the message to roll in, and over the course of like half hour sold all the items that are on that list. Hello Raptor, I'm doing well, hope you're doing well yourself. Cat's still doing well? Cat's still doing well. Beautiful. Don't know how that first woman shot missed, not gonna lie.
That's it.
Ability range increased. Let's go.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, that was effective. Oh god, the volt speed as well. Actually slightly hard to control at that point. And we're on the wrong side. OSHA violations. There we go. Smash.
That's it. Now get out of here.
So that was a long dash. God, all those extra vials. It's beautiful. There we are then. We're all saying, I've been playing on and off for years. Maybe done 5 trades successfully through trade chat. Probably 50 to 60 on the market. I've done loads on the market. Trade chat I've had limited success with. Pretty much only when I've responded to want-to-buys. And even then I have to double, triple check that someone's not screwing me over. Do rifle ribbons still average 30 plat? I think they've come down, but you'll have to check Warframe Market. You don't think they're going to have OSHA? Yeah, they don't have OSHA. They still should. I cannot be bothered to go run 350 meters for that sculpture. Absolutely cannot. Hello Archer, how are you doing today? We'll be extracting in a few seconds here. You know what, let's bring out someone who's not had anything to do for a few weeks. I wonder if they're going to spawn then. There we go. I guess I'll take a second rhino piece. Sure, why not? I'll take a second. Oh, it's another 8 platinum roughly, so it's a win. You can't force yourself to put the ribbons you want to sell on the market. I mean, fair enough. Is it veiled ribbons or is it ribbons you've opened up? Give Umbra some exercise? I don't want to. I don't want to. Umbra's boring. How's stream going today? It's going well. We're getting some juicy bits and pieces here and there. Ranting about trade chat being, you know, what trade chat is and how Warframe market is objectively superior. All the usual. Alright then, the sabotage has finally closed. So let's switch over to an Axie. Axie Exterminate. And I apparently have a Radiant, so that's beautiful. The cat yawn? Aww. I can't actually see the cat. Like, as much as I've got the stream open on the second screen here, I've got it shrunk down and my microphone is perfectly blocking the cat view for me. So, yeah, I can't actually see what she's doing. Supposed to be a cat, no work, no school, just meow meow. Downside, the cat does have to deal with other local cats in the area and doesn't have a cat police they can go to. That's a thing. Well, fair enough, I'll beg, yes. If you want to scam or be scammed or waste your time, then yes, trade chat is better. Otherwise, no. Is 1 plat per relic worth? Relics, in terms of their intrinsic value, aren't exactly that high. It does depend on the relic, though. So if it's relics that you can just get by playing the game at the moment, aside from Aya, so normal relics like from doing just generic missions on Pluto, they might be worth a platinum-ish. Because you've still got to take the time to actually open those relics. Relics which are vaulted, relics which are from Aya, those will have a higher value. Much higher than 1 platinum. What's going on? Ever someone has XEH6? What do you think I'm bringing? We got H6 right here. In fact, we got 2 H6s going on. F-King, grab yourself your H6. We got 2 H6s in this crew already. If trade chat is bad, how is Maru's Bazaar? Maru's Bazaar should be deleted. Not really, but like, the idea that people are encouraged as newer players to go to Maru's Bazaar, it's like, hey, here's the trading location. It could not be more ridiculous as an idea of where to trade. The only thing Maru's Bazaar has going for it is that it's not loading someone's dojo to trade. That's it. That's the entire upside. Oh, Zom would like to join in. So on our next run after this, Tizzy, once we've done this run, I'll be asking you to swap out for Zom. You don't have the possibility to put a relic. Oh, for God's sake! We've got another person who doesn't have a way to load in a reasonable amount of time. Are you running on? You're running on PC. What's going on with you? All right, we'll reload it. This bloody game. Bloody game. Yeah, it's not like this game's been around for years. It's fine. Kitty moved. Oh, yeah, she's spun about on the spot, hasn't she? And she stayed in frame this time. Good. I was testing it earlier. She would occasionally just shove herself around. Just shove half of herself off camera. I'm like, God damn it, cat. Don't make me move the camera all the time. You saw someone was selling Serration rank 0 for 50 plat. Okay, that was clearly just someone looking for a joke. Like, haha, no one will ever buy this, but imagine it. Like, at that point, that goes beyond scam to just, this person's being a moron. And if they happen to come across a moron as well, someone an even bigger moron, I feel bad for them, but mostly because they're just that dumb. If you spend 50 platinum on a rank 0 Serration, I don't know how you ever managed to get hold of platinum, or even the ability to sign into Warframe at that point. Your entire brain is subject to concern.
That's it.
How did you only just notice the cat cam?
Finish your
She's a
mission
very
and
polite
take a
cat.
look inside.
Hey, congrats on your 99 crafting there, Esprit. Congrats. Oh, hello. We got incoming. Yo! Damn it, it didn't reach. Try again. Got him. Just throw myself bodily at it and just drop a probe. That works.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Or in Welsh means carrot. Huh. So, if a Welshman were to refer to someone as a carrot top, they're not calling them ginger, they're calling them a dumbhead. Is that what I'm getting from this? I mean, I might be failing to put the bits together there, but you know, crosses one's mind. Do I go for that one? Oh, it's close enough. I'm going for it. If I can run, though, I would. Please multiply. There we are. Sculpture. Okay, Bratton, Bratton or Bratton? Do you want Bratton? We got Bratton. God's sake. Actually terrible selection right there. Well, you wanted H6, there was your H6. It wasn't Hildren, it was Bratton. Yeah, fair dude, right? I have noticed I always get stealth kills on those guys, yeah. So you needed former blueprints? Always looking on the bright side, eh? Bratton is vaulted? Bratton's not vaulted, is it? No. Did it say vaulted? I don't think it said vaulted. I don't think it said vaulted. Short of relics, what is a reliable way to get lots of former? If you're not building it from the blueprints, then buy it for platinum, or you can check out my I'd say guide to farming former, but it's a bit janky. Alright, Tizzy, thank you very much for joining us. You have yourself a good one. Zom, come on in. Did they limit the amount of relic packs you can buy from Teshin? Yes, they did. It resets weekly, but it was to prevent people basically just ultra buying all of the possible relic packs on the day a new Prime comes out. So there is a limit on that now, yes. Alright, we're all loaded in. Let's grab the mission. We got the Axe Exterminate here. Do I have any more H6s? I do. Let me upgrade these for you then, King. That should do the trick. Yeah, you can get former occasionally from other locations, but they're not really farms, with the exception of Plague Star, which itself is very ephemeral. It only comes up from time to time. Oh, yeah.
Eliminate all
Alright.
previous threats.
By the way, whilst we're in this tile here, seeing as people are pointing out hidden things, here we are. Every single time you have seen this tile, every time, without fail, 100%, this curio has always been here. Every single time. And many of you have never ever seen it. Those of you regulars on the channel absolutely have, because I pointed out on the regular. But yep, it's always there. People just don't look on top of doorways, I guess. Makes sense, I wouldn't. Oh, I didn't kill all of them. Let me try that again. Nope, still didn't kill all of them. Or am I just detecting the ship? I think I might just be detecting the ship. I'm just detecting the ship, never mind. How many Curie are there? I want to say like 56 or 52. I think it's somewhere around there. Yeah, just to prove it. You see we got this tile again? There it is. Same one.
That's it. You open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Bap. Bap. That should do a few kills. Oh, yeah. Lavos without Lingering Torment? Lingering Torment? Off the top of my head, I don't remember that mod.
Well done. Now get
You're gonna have to help me out on that one. Lingering Torment to rifle mod. I figured that only affected the status effects from your rifle. I might be wrong on that, but I figured that's what it did. Hildren, please. There we go. 28 platinum. That is not a cheap one. There we are. Jimmy T thinking it's actually a helmet ability that boosts status effect durations. Are you perhaps thinking of is it Expedite Suffering ends them and deals damage instantly? Now you got me thinking. Sickening Pulse. That's going to be the one, yeah. Sickening Pulse. Sickening Pulse will apply additional stacks of every status effect on the enemy. But the thing is that to apply that, you need to remove an ability on Lavos. Which is removing an ability on Lavos. Now, sure, you can remove some abilities on Lavos, but which one are you going to remove for this thing? I just, yeah. Don't really need it. You took the dash off for it? I mean, you can take the dash off for it. Downside is you've now removed all viral. You've removed cold. You've removed magnetic. Blast, but no one cares about that one. And you removed your mobility tool. All of that to double the procs. But you can double cooldown reduce your 4. How do you mean double cooldown reduce? It doesn't reduce your cooldowns, it reapplies procs. A 1 and 3? Yeah, that's separate to Sickening Pulse entirely. That has nothing to do with Sickening Pulse. If anything, that's almost a reason not to use Sickening Pulse. Because you can focus on other stuff. That's a red herring right there. Right, let's see what we got. So apparently H6 is still the way to go, and I can agree with that, given just how low it is. Although, actually, it says V10. We got the H6 bells. Let's get V10. What's V10? V10... Venka Valkyr. Okay, yeah, let's give that a roll. I'll rate it this one. Let's give that one a whirl. Use Void or Derelict said dedicated former blueprint farming locations. You can farm the Void for built formers. That is a thing you can do. I have a video guide on exactly that. It's janky. Janky as all hell, but it is indeed a thing you can do. Let me just check a tool over here. Oh, wonderful. Never mind on that.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Hello, Corpus. I'm here to eliminate you. Here is my elimination button. You are dead. Not big surprise. Oh, there appears to be a ship coming in. Okay. You are dead. Oh! Oh, that one's got a, what do you call it? Ambulance on it. It is now a corrupted ambulance.
Don't just stand there.
And it's now a dead
Fix
ambulance.
My ambulance.
There are built formers in the void? Yes, there are. Like I said, I have a guide on it, so you should definitely check that out, because Twitch is not the way to communicate everything that's in that guide. Oh, trust me on that one. There is a whole lot going on to make that farm work. Can we get thrown back a throat lozenge? Oh, that's rude. He just sounds like that. You can't just be insulting a man's voice like that.
Has been cracked open. Finish your mission
Unless it's
and
Alan
find
V,
the
he
Corpus
deserves it.
threat.
Mock the shit out of Alan V's voice. And for that matter, all the Grineer.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
And actually most Corpus, now I think about it. Yeah, you know what? Actually, go ahead. I take it back. Mock throwback. Go for it. Just go for it. Is the bot still broke? I think the bot's working. I mean, give it a try. Hey! Venga Prime Gauntlet. 35 Platinum. Oh, in fact, that just finished the set for me. Sweet. How much is that worth in total? Venka Prime set. Currently selling for about 110 Platinum. That's a set to complete. Yeah, I will take that. Oh. That'll go quite nicely with the Lato Vandal barrel I got earlier today. So anyone wondering about how you can make platinum in this game, it's cool, just play the game and next thing you know, platinum. 423 of which is gifted over to me by DE, but the rest of it, traded. Like I was saying, the video caption today was so old you only had 140 plat. Oh my god. You've been digging into the archives there, Ladybug. Yikes. In fact, as a squad, we just gained 140 platinum of value. Because it's 35 for the item, 4 of us in squad, 35 by 4, 140. So you were looking at an ancient video. I don't even want to ask. Got 10 tips for more damage. Oh my god, that is an old video. Oh boy, yeah, that's going back a bit. That is ancient. So ancient, in fact, it has absolutely terrible pacing. Alright, getting on to our next one. As I'm saying, I tried pulsing levels. It does like quintuple 4 damage if you use gas. Cat! No! Alright, cat cam's over, guys. Cat cam is over. Yeah, she saw someone else's in the house and now she wants someone else's attention. Oh, but first she has to groom herself. Go on. You know how the door works. Well done. There you go. Bye. That's the end of cat cam. I'm going to have to update the stream title now. No more cat cam. Yeah. Box cam? No. No. Just no. Hi, as someone's marked, this tile with the really big elevator always has a curia right here. Every single time without fail. If you see that big old glass, there's a curia. You heard the meow? You heard a meow? The cat didn't meow. I'm fairly certain the cat did not meow.
That's it. You opened the relic.
Because I don't even have the
Finish
microphone
your
turned
mission
on
and take a
the
look
cat
inside.
cam. So the only way you would have heard the cat meow is if it came through this microphone. It was a kavat? Yeah, it was a kavat. That makes a lot more sense. You would not have heard my cat meow.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Alright, we are done here. Then you get a glyph if you scan on Curia? You do indeed, yes. In fact, you don't even have to scan all the Curia to get the glyph. Okay, yeah, Cernos Prime String. Apparently 7 plat. I'll take it. Worth more than the other bits and pieces. Works towards a set. Although, no, wait, Authors, please. Authors. I'll take the Authors because it get me close to finishing a set. Whereas Cernos is just building on a set. Yeah, if you find some of the Curia, you get an emblem to go on your shoulder. If you find most of the Curia, you get a glyph. And if you find all the Curia, you get yourself a an orbiter decoration of a Curia. Alright then. Let's roll up the next one. Looks like this fish is going to be sticking around a while, so we can make quite a bit of moolah out of this one. Oh, I'm going to upgrade that. Whilst I've got the traces, might as well upgrade the really expensive relics. Might as well. Only one kill wasn't you? Wait, what? Shit, yeah, I didn't actually kill anything that time, did I? Huh. I was just behind everyone. Whoops. I helped! Ability to use 2. Did I just dash through the mission and that was it? I didn't even pay attention, apparently. I'm just kind of going through the motion. I was seeing the cat out of the room, so yeah. No possibility again? How do you mean F-King? Well, the Venka piece. You never know. Oh, wait, you mean no possibility as in you can't click the mission thing, right? That's an entirely different, entirely uncommunicated message there. I had to figure out what you meant. Let's try this. There we go. Didn't I say something about the stream hopefully not bugging out? I knew it was going to, that's why I said it. That's why I said it. By the way, Esprit, you still here at the moment? Just a quick little question / request for you. You are good, right. Because you said you had an issue with the tip command. If you could send me a screenshot of the error or whatever issue's popping up. So exactly where it says that it's gone wrong. Because I can pass that along and see what exactly is going wrong there. Because obviously that is a problem for both of us. I'd like to have that problem resolved. If you'd be so kind, that is. You got that one, I got this one. Ta-da! Duviri's had many hotfixes, we haven't run into the bugs yourself. If you've run into 0 bugs with Duviri, you're either very lucky or simply not exploring much. My god, the amount of bugs I've come across in general is incredible. You do experience more of them in groups than solo, that is a fact. A lot of them are multiplayer bugs. But even in single player stuff, I've come across so many. I think I submitted 4 bug reports on Saturday. Not this week, on Saturday. So, yeah, take that into consideration.
Don't just stand there. Fix my
Oh,
ambulance.
ambulance is dead. Glaive nuke. I bet Zom's ahead of us. Zom's gonna destroy everything.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, I've been on 15 kills for a while. I keep trying to kill something, Zom happens. No, that's absolutely understandable, Esprit. That is completely understandable. Vegemeister saying most of the bugs I see are multiplayer related, so it's okay for the most part. It's okay for the most part. Don't look at the incarnate weapons. I didn't spend 4 minutes talking about the bugs on the Mitre Incarnate for nothing. There's a lot. Right, both of these worth apparently 7 plat, but I'll take this one because it gets me most of the way towards finishing a set, and also it's silver, so yay. Your answer if you're in circuit wasn't hampered too bad. Well, things I've seen on the circuit, I've seen someone's been stuck into Drifter, so unable to use their operator, unable to use their Warframe in the Undercroft, so that was weird. I've had it where multiple objectives have spawned at once. I've had it where enemies had stopped spawning. I've had it where enemies have just started falling through the map, hiding in places, or just not reacting to us. I've had it where the decree fragments are just invisible. At one point, their glow would still be there, but the item itself would vanish. Then both the item and glow vanished, so those things happened. Yes, I did have the permanent slowdown bug. That one seems to be connected to the Overguard perk. So avoid the Overguard on melee kill perk if you've been encountering that bug a few times. Until that gets fixed. Don't know when. And those are just off the top of my head bugs I've been experiencing with the Undercroft. Stuck in Operator is all in Deviri. Oh, but this is a separate one because it's an entirely different instance. You're supposed to be able to switch between Operator and Warframe. In this case, you're not in Operator, you're in Drifter, and not the Drifter skin of the Operator. You are actually Drifter, with the ability to summon the cave and none of the actual survivability. So it is a separate bug. Oh, didn't tell it. There we are. Radiant. We get the bug where power carriers go on strike? Yep. It's great saying, I've seen a few people use Aleka. You recommend it? No bug for gameplay or the game itself. Always cautious of add-ons. Wow, ruined me. So it's not an add-on, it's an overlay. It's a third-party app. It doesn't connect into Warframe, and instead is receiving information from Warframe via Overwolf, and then just gives you information back in a usable manner. It doesn't actually interact with Warframe. And otherwise, yes, I do recommend it. It is great for inventory management, it's great for relic awards, helping you to understand more about what you're looking at, the values of it, where you are in terms of building sets. Very helpful in that regard. And it makes selling very smooth, because as soon as I sell an item that's listed on Warframe Market with a Leca frame open, it detects what I've sold and it will mark the item as sold automatically right there and then for me, so I don't have to worry about accidentally leaving something listed that I've sold. Not even for a moment. It's already gone. That helps. You can set up buy orders and sell orders through it. You can edit them through it. Make them more visible, make them more hidden. It will check, or it has a means to check if you still own the item. So, say you've done some trading or done some building of items, and you accidentally sold off, got rid of, or built an item you had for sale. When you go to do your next trading session, you can get it to check, and it'll say, hold on. This bit here, you actually haven't got the bit you're trying to sell. Do you want me to remove the order? Jobs are good. Which also happened to me yesterday. But that was convenient. I thought I had 2 of the mod. Turns out I did not. Don't know how that happened.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
So yeah, Warframe is good. Ta-da! Let's see what we got here. Valkyrie is probably going to be the piece. Yep, it is. There we are. Templar. Easy peasy. Got to appreciate those Railjack relics. Well, that's the thing, right? If you didn't have a second, if you've only got 1 mod flat, so a person comes to buy and you're like, shit, I haven't got it. That's where Warframe can come in and be like, yeah, no, this order's not going to work, so I'm going to... letting you know you want to take this one down before someone reaches out to you. Prevents it even being an issue. Prevents someone arriving and then you have to apologize and screw up. Saves you the hassle. If Warframe Market, make sure to sign into the right platform. Well, that is definitely a thing for those of you who have multiple platform accounts, yeah. Obviously not an issue for myself, but yeah, bear that in mind. Oh, fair dues on. So I'm saying if you take your secondary and melee out off of Titania's builds, apparently it guarantees the relic buff landing on your frame. Curious. Now, there is some leeway on the Archer. Honest mistakes you can make. Like, if you've listed something and you've gone, shit, I made a mistake, I'm sorry about that, apologise to the person, off they go. Not a problem. If you are listing things where you have no intention of selling them at the agreed price, then that is in breach of TOS on the Warframe market, and they can suspend your account on it. Don't be worried you're being banned for making a single mistake. That's not how Warframe Market, or basically any company, operates. They're not really a company, but you know what I mean. Any service.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish
It's
your
not how they
mission to
operate.
find out what's inside.
But yeah, if you come across someone who is advertising something for sale, on the market they put it as 10 plat, but when you speak to them and say actually it's 15 plat, well, I've just updated it to 15 plat, and you know for a fact they just updated it because it was 10 when you messaged them, then yeah, absolutely report them. Archer, okay, let me bounce this back to you, Arch, because this is the first I've heard of this experience happening. Have you actually been banned for making a single mistake? Have you been banned from Warframe Market for making a single mistake? Because that is what you are currently playing. Bear in mind that this will be the first instance I've ever heard of this happening in my years of playing this
The
game.
enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
You have not, but you've already made them. So you've made mistakes. You are fear-mongering, Archer. I appreciate your concern for others, but you are fear-mongering. I'd recommend you don't do that. Because saying you can apologise and hope they're nice, saying you were a bad report away from it, what saves you is people being nice in Warframe, is implying that if it weren't for that little bit of nicety, if just one person happens to file a report, that's it, you're banned. I have not heard of that happening to anyone through Warframe Market. Ever. Yeah. I wouldn't fearmonger. It's much more realistic to talk about the trade bans that can happen in Warframe. Those ones are real, measurable, and stupid. nice having a cat here. They've obviously gone to bug someone else, a lap they can sit on, but it was nice having a cat here. I have to say, I've seen it happen, not for mistakes though. Okay, yeah, so you see why I'm challenging you on this, Archer. You've seen someone be banned, but not for the things you were saying people need to be worried about being banned for. That's the exact same fear-mongering as people going, oh my god, I can't risk using a Warframe because I'll probably get banned. I can't possibly sign into Reddit because I'll get banned. It's like, what the hell are any of you basing this on? Other than fear-mongering. And that's what it is, it's just fear-mongering. I have to say, it actually really annoys the shit out of me. Alright, apparently the next valuable one is the A16. I'm not going to continue using my traces here now. So we've gone through the most valuable little relics here. Let's get that. I appreciate that, Archer. I appreciate that. So the Riven prices should be banned. Riven offers are Riven offers. Someone can ask for 10,000 platinum, or they damn well please. No one has to buy it. Yo, Early Instinct. Just got in my cliff today. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. At the end of the day, it's in no one's benefit to have people, innocent people banned. And it's in fact in the benefit of a service to allow illicit activity to continue, to a mild extent, in order to avoid banning people innocently. Or avoid banning innocent people. By and large, that is the truth. There are some services that don't take that on board. Those services absolutely should be admonished for allowing innocent people to be caught in whatever their procedures are. Warframe Market is not one of those in need of admonishment. Not from my experience. DE has far more issues on that side. DE with their 2-week trade bans over earning resources in-game and not doing anything to address that, that I find a problem. DE's had a history of some chat bans and renaming issues. That's been a problem. I'm not seeing anything like that on Warframe Market.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Exactly, Multitoast, yeah. Trade chat is a terrible way of trying to get what you want most times. The amount of time investment, even if you did somehow make a saving there, the amount of time investment, you could have just gone and got more stuff. Yo, Scradia, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper. Cheers on that. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge, your emotes, your access to the supporter T-Lounge over on my Discord. Make sure you do connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts for that. Hello, A Furious Prime Receiver. So yeah, make sure you got those connected, and of course enjoy no more ads here on Twitch. And Instinct's asking, can we play together? You know what, actually, we are about time to rotate around the squad, so if anyone would like to join in, take places in the squad here, send me a message in game, the Kengineer, I'll bring you into the squad, and we'll run some of these relic crackings. If you don't know how to send me a message in game, !join in the Twitch chat here, and the bot will tell you what you need to do. Jimmy T said, still don't understand why DE won't implement something similar to Warframe Market or just put up Auction House where you can list items for people to buy from you without needing to coordinate a meet in Doge in the first place. I've been over this before now, Jimmy T. I've been over this extensively, but basically, an in-game implementation that of Warframe Market, that would be nice, but it would be DE spending time on that, which they probably don't feel the need to. So I can understand there. I would like that, but yeah. Whereas, when it comes to an auction house, no, that would kill the Warframe economy overnight. Just like that, dead. That was a terrible clip, but whatever. Literally dead. How long will I be streaming? I stream for about another hour from now. It's not so much game economies are fickle as fuck, Tom. It's more that Warframe's economy is held up by difficulty. Or, no, sorry, wrong word. Held up by tedium. Warframe's economy is held up by tedium. For example, there are many, many, many things in my inventory that people out there are happy to buy right now that I am not going through the process of selling. Many things in my inventory. And you know what those buyers are doing then? Because they're unable to buy from me? Every single one of those people who wants to buy something I have but can't get it from me right now, they're buying it from someone else. That's it. That is a core principle you need to understand for Warframe's economy. All those buyers are satisfied. Near enough anyway. There are some people who've yet to figure out that you can use Warframe.market, but that is a fraction in comparison. Genuinely a fraction of the overall trade going on. So if the buyers are already satisfied, then there is absolutely no flexibility, no give of any worth to be considered in the amount of demand for goods in Warframe. But the supply, the supply can go oh so much higher. A lot higher. Just on mods alone, there are mods upon mods upon mods upon mods upon mods upon mods upon mods across many, many accounts all over the place, with people perfectly willing to sell them. They just can't be bothered to go through the process. They just can't be bothered to go through the process. Let's. I mean, looking at the recent mods here, let's see something I've only got a handful of. Let's go for, just as a punt, Rage. Let's have a look at Rage. I'm taking a punt here, so this might not come up with the information I'd like to show you, but let's have a look. Rage. The Rage mod. There we go. Yep, currently selling for around about 7 to 10 platinum. 7 to 10 platinum. Now, if we go into the statistics here, let's see through Warframe Market. They are registering somewhere in the region of about 20 to 30 trades per day. Will I ever say that to dark mode? Why would I? You're the one with the problem with your eyes. 20 to 30 of these are sold per day. I am holding on to 6 copies I'll absolutely never used, just myself, and I'm one person. One out of the many, 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 many people out there who have definitely also got Rage mods just lying around. Now, if you could just put that up onto the market and just have it be sold for you. Oh dear. That would be bad. Because the demand doesn't increase, the supply does, price goes down. That's literally just how economies work. Very basic truth of it all. And I've got a heck of a lot of duplicates. In fact, it says here 53,000 duplicates. So everything that I have multiple duplicates of, I'm not going to be alone in that. All of those mods, down they go. How do you trade per day limit even work with an auction house? Oh, there's ways to implement that kind of thing, Apple, yeah. There's ways to implement it. But then that would apply to prime parts, that would apply to resources, everything that you can just kind of come across, boom, price straight through the floor. Right the way down. And that is not so great. Now, let me explain why that's a problem, because just saying this would happen isn't enough. The reason that is a problem is, first of all, those who are putting platinum into the market, they now have less reason to do so. Or rather, they need a smaller amount of platinum to satisfy their purchases from the market. Someone comes in like, oh yeah, I want to get hold of, let's say, the latest Prime that's come out from players. Yep, let's get hold of Hildren Prime, let's get hold of weapons. If the price of all that just goes straight down, they don't need to spend anywhere near as much platinum. Same is true for the older primes, same is true for vaulted primes. Anything that is available in such large quantities, straight down. So first of all, that's less platinum being bought, that affects DE's bottom line. Secondly then, it also restricts the ability of people to play for free. If, for example, a new player right now, they're trying to get hold of a Warframe slot. A Warframe slot is worth only 20 platinum. That's easy enough to do. I've earned well more than that in terms of prime items just today. But to take the example of that rage mod there, they happen to have found a second rage mod. They're like, oh great, I can get myself 7 platinum right now. Perfect. Now that's dropped down. It's worth 2 platinum, 1 platinum. Oh dear. And with it having dropped all the way down, that new player now needs to do so much more just to get hold of that Warframe slot. That's going to hurt. As I'm saying, I'm pretty sure mods like Archgun and Reject mods only go for 50 plat because people don't think to sell those mods. That is part of it. That is indeed part of it. Because tedium, why go through all that process of listing it and hoping someone will buy it? Things. People don't do it. People don't do it. So, with supply going up, demand not changing near enough, that leads to a drop in prices. That drop in prices leads to demaking less money from people who buy platinum, and also more free-to-play players just finding this big old platinum wall they cannot breach through in any reasonable amount of time. As a result, the entire Warframe economy grinds. It struggles at that point. It is entirely held up by people just simply not wanting to go through the tedium to be a seller, but the buyers are still buying. Because what's the alternative? Not have what they want? Buyers aren't okay with that. Buyers want the thing they want. And thanks to Warframe at Market, they can get the thing they want. Ella's Life saying it would be good for low spenders though. That's not a complete question because I'm not sure which it you're referring to right now. Yes, you can't farm plat anymore. Spending a little on plat would get you more. You're right, yeah, spending a little on plat would get you more. But that wouldn't encourage someone to buy more platinum. They're still a low spender. They could just get more for the platinum they buy. If anything, it means that the low spenders can spend even less. And they are satisfied. I'm fairly certain DE are going to run these same kind of numbers with the actual information they have themselves to go, yeah, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Ultimately, the Warframe economy is held up by tedium. This mug is out of tea. I shall have to grab a new mug of tea. Good thing I have a new mug of tea. So yeah, I would be in favour, absolutely, of there being a Warframe market style interface added to Warframe itself. In terms of making the trades easier, I would be very, very cautious about any changes there. Because most likely it would make things just more inaccessible for free-to-play players, and free-to-play players make a huge part of the movement of the entire economy. A huge part. That's not something to just play around with. Right, V10s, do I still have any V10s? I do still have some V10s. Oh, okay. I thought I ran out of these. Never mind, let's keep cracking some V10s then, why not? Choc saying, I'm trying to sell lure mods for 1 plat because that way they sell quickly and still 20-30 plat per hour just for captures. When you say lure mods, do you mean the drift mods? Not sure if you mean the drift mods or not. In any case, if you do mean the drift mods, some of them are worth definitely more than 1 platinum, but more to the point, this just proves my case. Chog is perfectly happy to sell their mods for 1 platinum. There are plenty of people who would be perfectly happy to sell their mods for 1 platinum if they didn't have to go to the effort of selling them. Every time you look at the market and go, surely no one would drop that price, there is another person going, yeah, but I want the platinum. I don't want you to get the platinum, I want me to get to the platinum. So if I drop my price by 1, I get the platinum, not you. And then the next person goes, well, if I drop my price by 1, and the next person says, well, if I drop my price by 1, Next thing you know, the value has vanished. Warframe Market, believe it or not, has reduced the value of items because it has made trading easier. I have this not as speculation, but as fact from someone who is very into following the market trends, Neoness. They definitely know their stuff.
My ambulance. What have they done to her? Fix this.
Warframe Market has reduced the price of many, many, many items because it has made trading easier. It has also made buying easier, which is why I'm perfectly okay with that to an extent. In that you can buy at a rate where you know what the rates are. They are visible to you. Trade chat has no kind of trade history to see prices. So that's where Warframe Market is absolutely necessary. But to go beyond just a price history, and otherwise a means to at least see where a trade is,
Finish your mission to find out what's
that would be
inside.
completely destructive. You know, if someone I rated does not like Warframe Market at all, so it's going to be Neo or someone else. Because I know that Neo doesn't like the fact that Warframe Market brings down prices. I don't like the fact that people can charge ridiculous willy-nilly rates because there's otherwise no price history or price comparison people can use aside from just following trade chat for hours and hours. Yeah. Neo, all the best one in the world, comes from that profit mindset. Comes from that I'm the one who's done the study mindset. I'm the one who understands trade chat mindset. I know what these things should be worth mindset. As if there is some intrinsic value to whatever's being done. He doesn't like the price of things coming down because other people happen to be doing it. He doesn't
Well done. Now get to
see the effect of supply against demand so much. He understands that. He absolutely does, don't get me wrong. But his issue with Warframe Market effect on the prices comes down to, dare I say it, just wishing the supply and demand didn't have the effect it does. Is how it feels to me. I've spoken to him at length about trade chat. And I don't just mean chatting through Twitch chat. You know, I've had a couple calls talking about various bits of Warframe, including the Warframe economy and trade chat's influence, Warframe Market's influence. He's very right that you can make more platinum per item through trade chat than you can through the Warframe Market. He's right about that. However, you spend a lot more time on that. You need to be far more knowledgeable of the market because the knowledge is effectively hidden from you in trade chat versus Warframe Market. And time is money in a sense, you have to remember that. And ultimately, if you are playing Warframe for profit rather than mere access, that gets into a different kind of approach to trading, and it's an approach to trading which becomes, there's no easy way to say it, exploitative. When you are looking to make platinum for the sake of making platinum, rather than trading unit for unit, when yours is a goal to be a step up, then issues start to arise. But that's a philosophy thing, I think. We have a different philosophy when it comes to trading. Rimmel saying, I see many people spending so much time trying to get 20 plat off the market value, but they could have just run a couple relics, made way more than the savings they might have got, and for a good deal. Kind of. You have to remember, first of all, opening relics doesn't make platinum, it makes prime items. And prime items can be traded for platinum, there is effort involved in that.
eliminate all purpose.
But you're absolutely right. If people spend an inordinate amount of time trying to get a saving, if they are turning down perfectly fine deals, trying to shave off a little bit more platinum here or there, they are cutting off their face to spite their nose. Or cut off their nose to spite their face. One of the two. I forget that old saying. To translate that for those who don't have Old English grammars, basically it's putting in a lot of effort that is only hurting them rather than helping, yes. There is a concept called opportunity cost, which is, as much as things may have no visible cost, there is the cost of the opportunity of what you could have got else how.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
If you've got to spend 1 hour getting a 10 plat discount on something, the opportunity cost is that 1 hour, which could have been spent doing something else. By doing that, you value your time at 10 platinum per hour.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
That kind of thing. Chuck saying, literally had a dream where Warframe updated, not only made all trading prices fixed, but allowed you to buy those items directly from the shop. That's something a dream. Trade does not always involve plat, don't advance just trades with goods for goods. Yeah, goods for goods is a thing. Trading for platinum is almost like trading for just IRL currency. Almost. The reason being is that IRL currency doesn't have a value. And this, I know, might sound a bit weird to say. IRL currency doesn't have a value. We assign it a value in terms of other things it can get, but the whole point of inflation, the fact that currencies can collapse, is because a currency isn't a thing, it's a concept. It is a concept of favour. That you give someone something they owe you a favour. You've determined that favour down to a quantifiable value of currency. Warframe Platinum works slightly differently from that because Platinum can be used specifically to get things. Like, for example, skins, former packs and whatnot. Things which cannot be directly traded, so the Platinum itself becomes a resource. So it becomes slightly weird, but otherwise it is a catalyst for trade. Well put, Archie, yeah. It is a way of facilitating item for item in a way where you don't have to have the item for item trade happen simultaneously. I can take a prime part I don't need, give it to someone for their platinum, then take that platinum and give it to someone else for the item at 2 separate times. It divorces the item for item trade from each part to allow it to happen. But otherwise, yeah, item for item trades are perfectly legitimate as well when you can make those happen. Platinum is the grease for the gears that are turning there. That's just simple economics. There's nothing special or profound about that. I just know that a lot of people won't have thought about it that way. Let's grab this relic. As the next thing, I've recently been selling Ire relics for plat. It's doing pretty well, just made 225 plat for about 50 relics. Didn't actively farm the Ire. And of all the primes, so just be sat in my inventory. Yeah, that's absolutely valid. That is absolutely valid. That's selling them there, 50 relics for 225. That's coming around about just over 4 plat per relic, which is a little bit lower than I'm seeing in trade chat. But hey, you got your platinum for something that you weren't using. Perfectly fine.
Eliminate all Corvus threats.
Platinum is in Warframe one of the most ultimate forms of bad luck prevention. Because at least in things like relic fishes, where you are always getting something, it means you are always getting something of value that can be traded, and therefore eventually you will get what you want. You just might have to trade, rather than actually getting what you want from the relic. Statistics is still the arbiter of equalizing, but platinum trading is at least the balancing effect for bad luck prevention. Bad luck mitigation rather than prevention. Nope, I mean, yeah, these reactants, just as a matter of course. I don't want to get tripped on reactant. Exterminates don't usually have that issue, but still don't want to get tripped up.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll
Zenix say, take long breaks to stockpiling plat to exploit anything I missed during those breaks. Yeah, that's fair enough.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another
That's absolutely fair enough.
mission. Find extraction.
And in the process, you have enabled a whole bunch of other people to access things that they otherwise wouldn't. They've done you a favour, you've done them a favour. Simple trade. Both of you provided value to one another. Yeah, exactly, Montados, yeah. The ducat system for relics is honestly brilliant. So many games come across this same problem time and time and time and time and time again. I swear, I have grown up watching multiplayer games constantly reinvent the wheel of going, oh shit, we have created a system where people get things, but they don't need the things, and now these things are useless. Shit, what do we do? Turns out if you give the things an evergreen use, they're always useful. Ducats are that for prime parts. A guy comes every 2 weeks with some limited, valuable, desirable items, and he will give you those items in exchange for the prime parts. Boom! Every prime part has value. So easy. So ridiculously easy. Job done. Marshall GTV saying a couple of weeks ago I was farming Lith rank 3. Oh, sorry, Lith R3, not rank 3. I just translated that there. Whoops. Farming Lith R3 for Revenant Blueprint. Got 20 Radiant Relics, never dropped. Ended up offering someone in party for 20 plat. Finally got it. Well, at least you can sell the next one. Barrow sends his regards. Yeah. He'll be here in a few days. Friday, of course. You made 9,000 plats selling only Cora? Nice. Very nice. That's a lot of Cora relics. Yeah, Zenix, you're very right. Yeah, people do... There is an easier time trading Aya for the currently available relics. Because the buyers are more impulsive. Buyers buy when they want something. So unless you want to buy a stockpile of stuff and then look around for the buyer's impulses delayed to everyone else's, usually speaking, yeah, just holding onto the iron and getting the available relics will work out better for you. If you're willing to spend the time and invest, you can buy the relics, open the relics, hold the items, and then sell those. But that's effectively an entirely different way of making platinum at that point. That's not selling Gaia, that's selling bolted parts. That's just a different trade entirely. Oh, something I've been meaning to mention on a stream for a while now. I wonder how many people dislike Lavos because of this setting right here. I wonder how many people dislike Lavos because of this setting. Observe. Freaking Christ, what is that? I always play without screen shake, and I had played without screen shake since before Lavos was released, so I didn't realize just how bad this is. Oh, I can't do that. I can't keep doing that. So if you dislike Lavos, it's possibly that screen shake is part of that. Because, good God, that was horrible. I only learned that was an issue after I was doing a little bit of, what's it? Testing on the test accounts that was provided for the sponsored video. What was it? Yeah, for the release of Deviri. And that one had screen shake off. I was like, what just happened with my Lavos? Horrible, horrible experience. Screen shake and motion blur first seems to turn off in every game. Me too. I love turning those off. Just not worth it. Lavos' ultimate railjack pilot. Oh yeah. No dispute in that. Protea and what's it? Garuda are also very competent pilots, but Lavos is just top tier. Absolutely top tier. Hey, would you look at that? Rook Prime Neuroptics coming in at a whopping 29 platinum. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Double Sun Titania. I'll be honest, Tom, I'm actually going to pass on that one. I hope you don't mind, but I really don't want to be using Titania for Void Relics right now. I'm going to send you the points back on that. Does Harrow's 3 still work in Railjack? I don't remember seeing a patch saying otherwise. So yeah, Harrow can also work. Harrow's limited to while the fighters are still alive, though, which makes him a little bit less ideal. That, and also if the fighters get killed for him, again, there goes his energy source. Well, like, he's still A tier. But Lavos, Protea, Garuda, S tier when it comes to Railjack. Absolute S tier. Warframe info showed you a different part and price. Yeah, sometimes it breaks. It depends on what's in the background or what your theme is. Warframe info can have difficulty reading some things. Whereas Frame doesn't read your screen, it reads the Overwolf information. That's how it handles it differently. Yeah, let's stick with these. Corpus are easy to kill. You can take Protea skill onto anyone. You can, but it's going to be worse on most other Warframes because the duration is massively nerfed on it. So Subsumed Dispensary is nowhere near as broadly applicable as it is on Protea. At least when it comes to Railjack. You got your cat here spinning around because of a moth. My cat is well beyond the years for that. She is a very lazy cat these days. Once upon a time, every bug that'll be around, oh yeah, she was all over it. All over it. Not anymore. She's a tired cat. She's done her hunting. And I do not hold that against her. Absolutely. She is no young cat these days.
Don't just stand there. Fix my ambulance.
She's no young cat these days. Alright, ambulance wrecked. Sad to hear? It's fine. She still gets up and around. She's still got life in her. No problem at all with that. She's just not the energetic fly hunting kitten that she once was. And that's fine. Like I said, she's like 14 years old, 15? I forget exactly how old. She's been part of my life for a very, very long time. Oh yes. A very long time. We've had a couple of scares. There's that too. Definitely had a couple of scares. I'm thinking, is that long time reaching the end? Turns out one time she become, oh sorry, yeah, the flea treatment she was having just started not working on her. And so it wasn't actually dealing with the fleas. That was a problem for her. And another time it turned out that her diet is getting very restricted. She was reacting badly. She's finally learned, at least it seems, she's finally learned to stop eating other cats' food because it's not always good for her. We're down to a very limited supply that she's safe to have, but it's fine, we still got food for her. So yeah, she's okay. She's old, bit tired, doesn't bound around, but that's fine. She's still living perfectly happily. As we saw earlier on stream, she doesn't mind having a good old kip. Hey, a second Baroque Prime Neuroptics. Ooh, spicy, spicy. Back-to-back 29 plat for everyone. I'll take that. Yeah, fair do, Archer, fair. That's the thing with cats, you know, they're not kittens forever. They're not kittens forever. Not quite, Esprit. They're not like dogs. I am but a part of my cat's life. When my cat goes outside, she's got a whole world she explores out there as well. She had more of a world in our previous place, but yeah. She's got a whole world out there. She has a life beyond just me. But certainly she has become much more... Oh, hang on. Hold on. Ah, overlay, go away. This tab. This tab. This tab. This tab. There it is. Right. I think they've changed. Yeah, I think the fishes have changed. We'll take this one. Your cat's an indoor cat. That's fair. She's not the cuddliest of cats, my cat. Like, she'll sit on your lap, if she wants to, obviously. Kind of hard to encourage her to do anything she doesn't want to. She is very independent. But, yeah, she'll sit on people's laps, she'll take a stroke, she'll purr her little head out. You can't really force more than that out of her. She's social, but to a limit. Which is cats in a nutshell, really. Oh yeah, my cat absolutely sulks. Whenever anyone is out of the house, it's usually here. Anyone, my cat sulks. Whenever it's just me, my god, she can get vocal. Meow, meow, meow. Like, yes, they're out. Meow, they're out. Meow, for God's sake. She never used to be this needy. As she got older, she has gotten far more attached. Heaven only knows what she's like when all of us are out at once.
The relic has been cracked open.
But yeah, after a bit she'll settle down. It's just when she realises whether she's woken up from a nap or just didn't notice people leaving. Sometimes if she does notice people leaving, she'll be like, no, where have they gone? I didn't give them permission to go. Where are they? No, I want something. I don't need anything. But I want. Calm down. Calm down, cat. You're fine. Stop being an idiot. Meow. Oh, for God's sake.
Another successful mission.
Just life with her.
Find extraction.
But then other times when she realises she can just sit next to me, as you saw on the cat cam earlier, she'll just sit. Just sit. Should put a GoPro on the cat when we leave. If we put a GoPro on my cat, the GoPro will end up in 6 different parts in 6 different counties. My cat despises things being put on her. Truly despises. Okay, that's going to be a sculpture or a rare crate. I want. I got 30 seconds to get there. I want. They tried marking. It's a sculpture. Okay. When I saw the mark and it wasn't marking a thing, I thought it might have been a rare crate. No, it's a sculpture. Oh, cool. Oh, wrong button. That's what I wanted.
Incoming support.
Just in case there's anything nearby. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I still have a very, very distinct memory. I was much younger, and so was my cat. And we learned very quickly that my cat would not suffer having a collar on, as she tried to strangle herself getting it off. And so I have a very distinct memory of a very, very concerned mum begging for my help to free my cat from this collar, which was now, she was basically stretched up, claws in, trying to get it out, fighting with it. It was choking her. I had to get a pair of scissors and cut the collar off to rescue her from it. She was screeching, or at least as much as she could with it tightly around her neck. Never put a collar on again. Nope, I ain't doing that. You put things on my cat, she does not sit bonny with it. Be careful about cats going outside. Many species have gone extinct to domestic cats. I'm aware of that, Zom, yeah. It's why I have no intention of having any more outdoor cats myself, yeah. But I will not deny my cat her existence, any more than I'd have my own existence denied. She is not to understand. S3 is the next one we can do. There we go. What's on this one? Oh, I got Rhino Mix. Okay. Let's pop it open. You take care, Choc. Yeah, fair enough, son. I don't like to get too preachy about those bits. It's very easy for me to get political on that side, Zom, so yeah. So I don't really cover that. Fun, happy family stories and talk of Warframe. That's fine for this stream. You never tried to put a collar on your cat? Never deemed it necessary? Yeah, fair enough. My cat's obviously microchipped, so we've got that side if she were to get lost or injured outside.
Enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower.
But, the collar just seemed like another way of doing it. It's like the done thing. But, no, not for my cat. Absolutely not. She was not okay with that. See, Apples, that is absolutely politics bait right there. I am not engaging with that one. That is pole bait. Not happening. Wait. Your cat came back home twice without the anti-flea collar. She opted for to try not to get in case of strangling himself with it. Yeah. Yeah, we have a different kind of flea treatment. Because again, collars are just not suitable for her. Alright, fair enough, Predator Queen. Thanks for letting me know. You have a good one.
Successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, it's okay, Apples. Mostly the no politics rule on this stream is because otherwise I will get preachy. Not so much for others, for me. Believe you me, there is a strong part of me that wants to. Absolutely, but this is not the place for it. People come here for a gaming stream. You come here for the Kengineer, not Ken's morals and ethics. So yeah, but mostly it's there for me. Is that rule? Oh hey, that completes the Ankyros set. Nice! How much did Ankyros go for? How much can I sell that set at? Let's have a quick gander here. Warframe Market. Ankyros Prime set is about 60 plat at the moment. Sweet! That's another finished set. Perfect. Yeah, Zion's 8 has started streaming some Warframe more recently, Archie, yeah. They've been doing so for the last couple months, I think. No, fair enough, Raptor, yeah. Each animal is different, absolutely. Alright, let's see, S3. Let's get some more. You're very welcome, Wyamoros. My simple rationalization there is, when it comes to other streams I popped into, when people are going off on one about things which are just very much not the game channel I've tuned in for, puts me off. I figure that plenty of people are looking to games to switch off of the real world. So as much as we can talk about it from here or there, politics is just, unfortunately, too toxic. A public forum, or a public stream like this, just doesn't suit that kind of discourse. You can't put relic again? Oh, let's cancel and retry that then. There we go. That should be good now for you, F-King. What about Warframe politics? Warframe politics hasn't got much to talk about. It's got plenty to talk about, and it hasn't got much to talk about, which is kind of funny at the same time. Yeah. Now, I see the bagel bait. I'm not falling for that either. Nuh-uh. You want that, you're going to have to go back to the streams where that happened. Nah.
You aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat.
Let's see, how are you doing? Yes. Oh, I can stay with that, cool. Just checking on the stats, making sure things were fine, so I felt a little bit of a bitch. I found myself increasingly cautious about what's going on with the stream since my redoing the settings. I think I'm just slightly paranoid of the number of things that are broken. Yeah. Number of things that are broken, or like settings being missed here or there.
Finish
That
your
kind of
mission
stuff.
and we'll take a look inside.
So obviously, chat, as usual, let me know if something is breaking. Whether it be audio just feels wrong in some way, frames aren't loading. You know, that kind of stuff. Just let me know. Yes, I did intentionally not actually say anything for a moment there. Is this the way to the exit? It feels like this. Yep, this is the way to the
broken
exit.
their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
You make a lot of
Find
mistakes, most on
extraction.
purpose. Okay, Esprit. Yeah, you. I'm just gonna leave Esprit to these kinds of things. You do what you do, Esprit. You do what you do. Yeah, the syndicates aren't really fleshed out. Like, they have some background stories to them, but they don't really have a huge links, do they? It's a thing. Is that a black energy you're using, by the way? I think that's a black energy on that, Titania. Because I can't see any effects. Anchorus, we've already completed the set, so I'll go for the next piece. Am I going for specific parts? Nope, just going through the relics. I've got so many relics. Ludicrous amounts of relics that I think I counted it at some point. I could open up relics as a full-time job, 40 hours a week, opening a relic every 3 minutes. So that is, what, 20 relics an hour? I could do 40-hour weeks of that, and after 6 weeks, I would still have relics left over. That's how many relics I have. Oh, have you got pink energy? I don't know why I couldn't see the area of your thermal sunder then. That's weird. Maybe you just had so much range it was just off the edge of the room. Is it better to get full sets or just sell the parts as you get them? That entirely is a personal choice. I find that full sets are easier to sell because typically... no, I don't know if that's even correct. No, I prefer selling full sets simply because I'm getting the whole amount done in one. It's a single trade, I've got a large chunk of platinum for that effort spent. And I've got enough pieces, I've got enough relics, and open enough relics that I can do full sets like that. Whereas, if you have got fewer items, if getting full sets is not as easy to do, just by chance, then focus on the individual pieces. What you may find is that individual pieces could be worth more than the whole, the set. However, if you only sell some of the individual pieces, the others might not be shifting. Certainly more common parts might be difficult to move because, well, they're common. One thing you can do as well is you can, if you see you've got most of a set, is buy the final piece of a set to help sell all the parts. Say, for example, if I've got a 10 plat rare and a 5 plat uncommon, I could try and sell those two there, a 5 and a 10, but I also have a common part which is only worth 1 plat, maybe 2 plat, let's say 2 plat. So a 2, 5 and a 10, it's like, well, that 2 is probably not going to move. Do I want to spend the time on a 2 plat item? What you can do instead is buy the other common, which might be another 2 platinum, Now that's
The relic is
19 plat in parts, and I might sell that for
Finish your mission, find out what's inside.
19 plat. I might sell it for 20. Hell, I might even sell it for 25, depending on how the values are going. The point is that you can buy a part here or there to allow you to sell off the other parts that otherwise could have been difficult to shove.
As long as the enemy
That's
is here,
shunt.
this tower is useless to us.
Really, it just comes down to what kind of trade are you happy to wait for and work for. Do you want to sell the individual parts? Go for it. You want to sell the sets? Go for it. There's not really one or the other that's necessarily better. It's just that in only selling sets or focusing on sets, I get more platinum per trade. I spend less time juggling trades worth like 2 or 3 platinum.
Now get to extraction.
But that means that for someone who is much poorer than myself in terms of plat, can go get that 2-3 plat per trade. Because I'm not competing with you. Yo, TMB Dean, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime 6 months now. TMB Dean, you absolute legend. Got yourself all the way up to that golden teacup, no less. Thanks for continuing your support here, and I hope you're doing well. Hello, Real Chat, how you doing? Mark exit? Yep, exit is here. Waypoint 1. Malto saying, tend to buy individual pieces, can't get it through relics. That's as a buyer. Yeah, that's absolutely legit. Burst and Prime Blueprint, apparently the best piece here? Wow, okay. Not the Banshee piece? I'm going to ignore that and take the Banshee piece. Shut up, cat. I'm allowed to do it. Do I accept in-game trades as donos? It's not really something I've focused on before now. I'll be quite honest. If anything, I would say it's not really something that I need. I have had people gift me items in-game before now through the market. But otherwise, yeah, it's not really something that I need, for real chat. I appreciate the offer. Instead, pass it along to someone who needs it. Pass it along to a newbie who's starting out the game, give them something to help them out, and in the process, if you let them know that my channel is absolutely the best channel in the world ever, then I think that's a fair trade. Works along that line. Yeah. I'm at the stage in the game that I've accumulated most of everything I could possibly want. And the rest is just kind of building for the sake of building, because I've got nearly 2,000 mission hours now. Nearly 2,000 mission hours. That's kind of crazy to look at, I'm not going to lie. In terms of equipment, yeah, there's a number of pieces I haven't completed. Bear in mind that number is more crazy looking than it is in terms of what's left, because that includes a lot of stuff which is mid-ranked. By sort by progress, you can see I've got a whole bunch of Kuva and Tenet weapons down here, which are not rank 40. Not really an issue. Excuse me. I've got a bunch of these melees are actually in my inventory. I just need to actually go ahead and level them. Sirocco, I've just not got around to. Morgar, I've not got around to. Fragger Prime, that's in my foundry. I've just not got around to it. K-Drives, no one gives a damn about. So you see, in the vast majority of cases, I've actually kind of got the lot. So I appreciate the offer of in-game bits and pieces. Pass it along to someone who needs it. And just, if you want to help me out, mention my name in the process. No Brat and Vandal? Not worth it to me. I have Brat and Prime. I don't need the Vandal. And as much as I'm not Mastery 3, I'm not chasing Mastery. I don't care to chase Mastery. I just don't need it. That's the healthiest way for me to play the game. I do what I want to do. I don't need to chase collector's items. So yeah, help out someone else who does need it. Someone who's trying to get themselves towards a Necromech or needs their first Prime Warframe. Someone who's just struggling for Warframe slots, anything like that. The in-game bits and pieces, you go ahead and do that. That's going to have far greater impact for us all. There's some kind of hype right now due to Incarnate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Burston Prime Incarnate is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It does such a good job. In fact, I am tempted to let this stream run longer, just to demonstrate why I say it's so goddamn beautiful. Demonstrate yet another reason I like it.
Can anyone join your clan if you are in one?
Yo, Chimichangas coming in with a 100 and a bit. Thank you very much for that there. And yes, indeed, my clan is indeed open to viewers. So if you would like to be part of the clan, you will need to pop onto my Discord first, because the Discord also serves as the Discord contact for the clan. Once you're there, send me a message on Discord. Let me know what your Warframe username is. Obviously, you have to be in on PC, because clans are not cross-platform. And we can get that sorted out for you. More fun than Bratton Cannon? I don't have a Bratton Cannon, so I can't compare. Yeah, actually, the clan's been open for a while now. It's just not highly advertised, but it is there. I think !clan might give some info on that. I can't remember if I set that command or not. I should know if I set that command, but I don't. Do I think the Burst and Prime's disposition is going to get wrecked? Oh, I have no idea exactly how you're going to handle this, suppose. Probably, but I don't know anything on that side. Ah, there we are. I did put down a thing for clan. Awesome. Ah, not to worry, Georgie. Not to worry. You got the achievement of your own clan. Alright, I don't want yet another Banshee piece. Corvus, so then I'm only one part away from a full set. I know it's the cheapest item there, but for the sake of completing sets, it's actually kind of worth it to me for such small ticket items. Because again, selling sets is worth it more to me than selling 4 plat at a time. That's where my mention like an hour and a half ago of opportunity cost comes in. You go for MR30 before doing your Uranius K-Drive quest. Well, fair enough there, Zenix. Fair enough. I don't think the quest is that hard. In fact, I did it a second time on stream to demonstrate how not hard it is. But, you know, to each their own. Oh, I've got so many of these H5s. Now, Flair just had a decently successful weekend with relics himself. Finally managed to get Hildren and Baruch. Oh, nice. It's easy to underestimate how big of a difference just having a random resource booster from logins can make. Yeah, double void traces can go a very, very long way. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, having a slightly upgraded K-Drive, just enough to get access to some of the mods, definitely better over the stock version, yeah. Oh, sorry, F-King, my bad. Upgrade your computer. My bad.
Excellent work, Tenno.
It's,
this will help our cause.
It's you.
Chimichangas, that is a little bit more than a cough right there. Whoa! That kind of came out of left field. That is 10,000 bits. No one tell Adam Malik. No one tell Adam Malik. Whoa! Chimichangas, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for dropping that over here. I have absolutely no idea what inspired that all of a sudden, but I really do appreciate it. It is indeed over 9,000. You were very right there, Lamazor. Woo! Good lord. Could claim something with 100,000 spans for that, right? Yeah, actually. What we got on the list here? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't... Can't get VIP because that's Twitch rules. Doesn't reach the postcard, but I'm going to be amenable on that one, to be quite honest. Because 10,000 bits is not a small amount. Yeah, Chimichangas, if there's a channel point reward, 100,000 or less, do you want to have redeemed inside operation of your bits there? You just let me know. Oh. Cheers indeed. Ray still going for the postcard? That's fair, Ray. That's absolutely fair.
I'm picking up multiple threats, all under Oregon control. Like them all
Bunch of idioms have another button. God. I'd click it. That was a request, I'd click it.
You have excellent taste.
I like the loadout extension you have. First I've seen of it. You are very detailed and not a player on crack. I like it.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Chungus. Also for the additional 100 bits there for the message too. I'm glad you appreciate the stream of that. I will say that the overlay I've got isn't my own overlay, as it were. Like, it is a publicly available one. I think it's... I don't know if Warframe themselves made it. Probably. But yeah. I only have it when I'm not in Debris, though, because in Debris it breaks. But all the same, I'm glad it's positive for you there. I don't know why I'm going for that. I don't want that. Thank you very much for the now 10,200 bits. You are not messing around. Are we all in? We are all in. Zom's already gone up and across. I haven't done a prediction for this stream, have I? We'll do it next relic run. Next relic run, we'll do a prediction.
Find extraction.
Not this one, next one. Lambs will say, if I'm not wrong, it's worth 3.7 thousand plat. Probably. That sounds about right, maybe? I'm not sure. Lambs will just buy, Jake. Cheers indeed. Hey, Mirage piece. That's a nice pickup. I've got a load of these pieces, but still, 13 platinum. Yeah, I will take it. Should probably get hold of some blueprints and sell sets. Alright, let's get a prediction up and running, shall we? Where is my prediction button gone? Start a prediction. Which reward will I pick? I will stick to my own usual process of picking things, which is, you know, not exactly a perfectly predictable process, and that just makes it all the more fun. So, 2-minute prediction is up and running. And got it, that is sent. Right then. The prediction is up and running there, chat. What reward do you think I will pick from this next relic? Will it be the bronze, the silver, or the gold? Obviously, if there's only bronzes, I will only be able to pick up a bronze. If there are only silvers, I'll only be able to pick up a silver and so on. Likewise, a bronze might come up that is more enticing to me than a silver. I'm not going to have a look to see which selection anyone has made. I'm just going to pick a relic based on what I want out of the options. So it could be interesting. Could be interesting. The only way you're going to get some interest out of that yourself, though, is to make your prediction with the blue spanner icon, the channel points known as the spanners here. Make your prediction. Do slot 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what you mean by that, Shannon. And you say I'm bringing a Radiant one to support my prediction. Ooh, cheeky play. Will it pay out for you, though? Zom, cheers. Oh. Cheers indeed. Okay, GK, I haven't got a Pyrana build I can provide to you. That's not a weapon I've created a build for, sorry. You can check out in the viewer build channel over on my Discord, as someone may have put a build over there for you.
That's it. You open the relic. Finish your mission and
But I don't have one on hand. No. Yeah, Addy, you might have been pushed out of first. I didn't want to announce it for you, but you may have been pushed out of first in everything this month. That's not to say that you are not still an absolute legend in your support. That is just to say that you are one of legends. A credit to us both, I suppose. So Wednesday, what? If that's what Addy wants to do.
Their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Zero pressure on that whatsoever. Actual zero. You do what you do. Hell, Adamali, your support is still exceeding that of basically everyone. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Say I can go for the Sonos Prime Grip for 7 plat typical value. I've got 3 of those already though. But the others aren't really that much better overall to pick. I've got 4 of these now, so yeah, I'll take the Sonos piece. Not that happy about it, but I'll take it. That's a 15 ducat. That's a bronze. That is indeed a bronze. Let's see here. Bronze was voted for 15%. Oh, blimey. Archer putting in 1,000 spanners there. You're going to get back a load more. Oh, yes, indeed. Bronze was the pick. Bronze was the pick. I'll be honest. Out of fairness, I cast the prediction so far from my mind to not think about what people have picked. I actually forgot there was a prediction until I saw the yeses in chat of happy people.
Relic reward.
That should be Chungus. First of all, thank you very much for the 100 bits there. That pop-up is the Warframe overlay. Just a third-party app only available for PC. And that, among other things, shows you more information about the relic rewards. It shows what pieces I've got of that set. It shows the estimated value of that item, as well as giving you the ducat value. So I can see all those bits and pieces all together as one. The prices are being drawn from Warframe.markets API, so it's a pretty accurate price all around. It is indeed a pretty accurate price. Let me just check some... yep, we're good to go. I said I was going to run the stream a bit longer today, so let's give this one another go. It was the H5. I've still got more of these. Let's keep going. I'm not upgrading them, but it would be nice if I could get the gold for no cost of traces. Probably won't happen. Can I finish the prediction? Did I not finish it? Oh, sorry. Because all of my settings had reset, it went, oh, this is your first time completing a prediction. Are you sure you want to complete it? I didn't even notice Twitch did that. There we are. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Wonder how many kills Titania's got from this stream alone. A few's on. A few.
The tower's neural sentry is operational. I'm picking up multiple threats, all under our control. Right from all out.
Hello there, Blocker. I have no idea what that emote is, but fair enough. Genuinely cannot pass that one.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
That we will, Lotus. We will indeed take a look inside. Pop. I shouldn't press that. I'm sorry.
Let's clean up the mess.
Brain saw button, brain pest button. I'm sorry. Cutest emote on Twitch. I see. I see. Fair enough then. What's my favourite frame and why? Lavos. Why? Because Lavos can do so much actively or passively. He fits so many play options. Brilliant. Got mobility, got healing, got tank, got endurance, both of the health type and of the ability casting type, because no energy to have to worry about. Literally ice skates, which is just grand fun. Damage application, status application. He just fits so much. If I want to be lazy, he's a lazy tank. If I want to be hyperactive, I can constantly spam out abilities thanks to the combination of his 3 and his augmented 1. He's got so much going on for him. So yeah, Lavos. There we go. Mission successful. I think we'll run one more of this. Any specific advice for playing Lavos? Absolutely yes. My advice is to watch my guide to Lavos. That should get you very well started on him. Otherwise, one big bit that some people seem to somehow miss, even having watched said video, is always infuse an element if you are looking to do any kind of damage whatsoever. By infusing an element, any element, into the abilities he uses, you double the damage. Because it's kind of like the ability hits twice. So say if I was using a heat damage from his fourth ability, if I infuse heat into that, I don't just still do heat, I do twice the heat. Or likewise, I could put viral into it, then I'm doing viral heat. It will do the damage as heat and the damage as viral, and then there's the heat procs being buffed by the viral procs. So yeah, always. Even if you put the same element each time, doesn't matter, just always put an element in. Unless you don't care about the damage. Sometimes I'm just dashing around because I don't care about the damage. You enjoy that, Chromides. One other thing on that, Chromides, before you go, there is an updated build for Lavos. And that is the one I am using at the moment, so you might want to screenshot this one. This is the updated build I'm using for Lavos. Hope you screenshotted it, we're about to lose it, and it's gone. Clip it if you need it. Stream cut for a moment? Why would the stream cut? What? Everything's fine, my side. Yeah. You got it already from the overlay? Perfect.
You are not alone. This tower is full of
Hello there, Shaggy Summers. How you doing?
all corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them
Okay, I tried getting a position, I fell, and then the thing happened. So now I'm completely useless. Zom has got a very well optimized relic fisher build. There's really not a lot I could do to compete with that one. Well, that's fine. I'm Lavos. I just do Lavos things. But let's grab all of that. Beautiful. It is this way.
Let's clean up their mess. The relic has
Second
been cracked
dash.
open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Heat wave, out it goes. Damn you nullifiers, you probably just ruined that entire wave. Ooh, that was preemptive. Hit nothing.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run.
And we're good.
Another
What are we up to? We're cracking a relic.
Find
This is actually the last relic we're going to be cracking right now. But we're still cracking it. Because after this I got something else to show you. Before we wrap up the stream, I got something else. Just a reminder as well, guys, we have got the bot working today, so we are doing the Platinum Raffle, so exclamation mark ticket. If you've not already grabbed yourself a ticket to be in with a chance to win it. There'll be 2 prizes given out today because the one on Wednesday broke. So there are 2 Platinum prizes going out today. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you haven't already done so. Everyone gets 1 ticket. Yeah, that's fair enough, Green. That's absolutely fair enough. Lavos is a very solid frame, but he's not for everyone. But he is definitely for me. In a sense, one thing you can think of Lavos is as a better Inaros. This is what Inaros should have been in terms of abilities. A massive, incredibly powerful health tank, also with a little bit of shield gating, which is nice. With abilities that actually slap. And where Inaros needs to use Rage to ensure, or Punch Adrenaline to ensure he's always got the ability to cast, Lavos just casts. Because he can cast. Simple as that. Hey, we finish on a gold. Oh, ain't that beautiful. Ain't that beautiful. 13 platinum item right there. Easy pick, that one. That's a good last relic to have. And we get some Ire as well. Nice. So that's even more platinum. Not because you can sell Ire, you can't, but you can sell the relics that Ire turns into, and people pay a not tiny amount for that. That'd be a complete rework of Finaris Del Rey. I get what you're saying, but that'd be a massive rework. Alrighty then. F King, Eliu, Zom, I hope you've enjoyed the ride runs. It's certainly been good. You can stick around in squad if you want to, if you are ready for what comes next. Because what comes next is not a relic run. What comes next is I would like to demonstrate why I am quite so happy with Burst Incarnate. Let me just grab this thing here, set it to my subscribe build, which is an unfinished build, but you know, it's there. It was all I needed to put the mods on. What this is doesn't really matter, so I'm going to ignore it. What this is doesn't really matter, so I'm going to ignore it. Some very, very important picks right there. For this, I am going to grab my Madurai. There we go. And for this, yep, we got Fermin, so, you know, they just... oh, wait, not Fermin, no. I want my Thagamizer, because they don't die. That's the entire reason I'm bringing them, so they don't die. Otherwise, Lavos here I need to switch to a build, and this is a very strange build, because it has Subsumed Eclipse on it. Now that is something I'm sure you've not seen me do. Drop Magic say, I'm looking for a really strong primary weapon. MR16, any recommendations? Drop Magic, have you completed the quest Angels of the Zariman? Alright. Whilst we wait on that question, heading on over to Cetus. You have? Okay, you can grab the Fenmore. That is a very, very powerful primary weapon that you can get very easily. You're at the level where you should also be able to get Kuva and Tenet weapons. So, for example, the Kuva Heck, the Kuva Tsar. You can get hold of the Tenet Envoy. Those are all very powerful weapons as well for the primary slot. Felux is also good, works better with Zarta's Whisper, but yep, that'll do well. If you've gone onto the Steel Path, loads of the Incarnate upgrades are absolutely bonkers powerful as well. Right, Tenet, Kuva, and Incarnate weapons are right the way up there. They are the top tier weaponry you can get hold of. There are some instances of primes that are better, in limited cases, but pretty much just those. Cheers, F King. So yeah, I'm going to head on down to Cetus. We're going to go and do a triathlon. If you would like to be part of a triathlon, send me a message in game. You got to send it like right now because I'm just going to go do it. So you need to be here right now. Zom, if you don't want to be part of this, drop squad. Otherwise, stick around. Eliu, looks like you're sticking around. Now, the thing is, it looks like Eliu is gearing up to also do it themselves. Eliu, I am attempting to demonstrate the Burst Incarnate. So if you'd be so kind as to not insta-tap, that'd be great. Remember the purpose of the squad.
I give you court. See you again.
I've set that to friends and invite only. Yep, that's fine. Tommy Power wanting to join in. There we go. Better load in quickly. And again, don't try to steal the show. You steal the show, I'll just ban you. Because that would just be rude. You've already got Incarnates, alright? Well, there you are. If you're at the point where you gain the Steel Path Incarnates, then you're doing well. The wink? Did I wink? No, I twitched. That's a twitch, Archer. I have a bit of a twitch. How do I feel about the bounce move? Eh, it exists. I'm surprised you've not noticed my Twitch earlier, Archer, to be honest, for how often you've been here. This guy's as well as a wink. I wonder how many of you think I'm winking all the time. Yeah, I have a bit of a twitch. Most of the time it's not very obvious. Sometimes it can look like I'm actively winking. It's just a thing. I don't really think about it. Hey, buddy, is there?
A massive sentient energy spike in your area. I advise
Let me grab you. One burst. Grabs it. Oh, I'm just going to pop a sight from it. Now, I'm not good at fast charging, so you'll have to forgive me on this terrible, terrible attempt at charging right now. I am absolutely trash at fast charges because I don't know how to do it properly. I have half an idea, but yeah, basically. Bombs? I know if I hang around here and move forward slightly, they appear, but... Come on, I wanted to show the weapon, not my inability to spawn in the most basic unit we need for this. Come on. I saw a thicker. Was that them spawning? Yep. So with those few headshots right there, I've already charged up the Burston. I just need one more bomb. Oh, speaking of. Come on. There we go. And now I can get going on this. And just like that. Any solo Eidolon guides I'd recommend? None I have on my own channel, so I can't recommend any specifically, sorry. Now Lavos is an amazing tank. Lavos can just kind of sit around. He doesn't really care. Nope. There we are. I guess someone else is taking out the shields as well. So I've got the combination here of Eclipse and Bursting Cannon doing Bursting Cannon things. Show stealing, please no. I am shooting it to demonstrate the Bursting Cannon. Do not shoot the limbs. Thank you. I did make this clear at the start. Oh, heck you, stamping me away. Ooh, can't get the angle. There we go, got it. So yeah, the Burston, all of the ammo in the world, and makes very short work of those limbs, with Eclipse put onto Lavos of Warframes. No Volt Shield needed. None of those shenanigans, just shoot. Just Eclipse and shoot. Which, it works. As the whole thing is a demonstration. You're welcome along for the ride and help with the lures, but still demonstrating the weapon. Those boys and girls who don't see it the very first time and tune in just now. And then we got this bit. That was too early. There we go. A very, very easy kill. Or capture, actually, I should say. It's the terminology here. Grab all the loot. And we can do the next stage. Right as soon as it registers, I think. There we go. Now, I think one of my lures is going to pop there, so I'm just going to go grab a new one. That is not a lure. That is a lure. Ta-da! It's being spawned. Beautiful. Which way is he looking? This way. We need it on this side. I ain't going to pop it until I know that we're safe to. Really need the lure on this side. Boom.
That device is insufficient. You are directed to secure and employ...
You thought Eclipse would be the damage reduction because night? Yeah, I would have thought so as well, but that's how the game works apparently. It's bright enough to be considered a damage boost, and also the damage boost is dependent on your settings because the E. But let's make sure they don't burn. Nope, nope, you're standing in the beam with them. Okay, that is not how you hold lures. Excellent. We have no charge lures now. Don't stand in the beam with your lure. just a fun fact about how this works. Yeah. Don't stand in the beam with your lure. What setting would increase Eclipse? I put that on a video.
We should try again.
Yeah, it's one. I think my most recent myth busting one. So you're gonna have to check that out. I forget the exact setting. Sorry. There we go. Charged. Oh, why is my lure over there? Oh wait, no, here it is. Never mind. Whew. Yeah, we got lucky with the respawn of the Eidolon, but still. You gotta be careful about those beams, they will fuck you up. Oops, there we are. Yeah, the extra good thing about the burst and other incarnate weapons for this is because the Vombolus counters headshots all the time, and in their spectral form you can't kill them with your gun. You just have permanent access to recharge your weapon. It is ridiculously easy to recharge. Oh god, that lure has taken a hit or two, okay. It's holding, it's holding. I really do hate these pillars of light. They are absolutely obnoxious. Oop, I can't actually see which one we haven't killed yet. There it is. And yeah, Eclipse has one hell of an impact. Yeah, we do need one more lure charged up here. We should probably have multiple lures. We got one ready for the next round as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get out over this way real quick. Because there should be a lure over here. Where was the camp? Oh, it wasn't that far. I've lost my bearings. I thought there was a camp right there. It is. Alright, we need to get to the charge. Yep. Don't get it killed. Yeah, this is the problem of having those lures pop earlier. We simply do not have the bombs right now. That's unfortunate.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory.
That'll do.
Act now.
We might have enough bombs appear in a second to charge the next lure. Yeah, no, this isn't an Eidolon hunt. This is an Eidolon slaughter. Those are the worst part of Eidolon hunting? I agree, yeah. The whole electricity thing on stage 3 and the pillars light on stage 2 wouldn't be anywhere near as much a problem if you didn't also need to keep the lures alive. They make it such a pain. Because unless you're looking directly at them, you don't see their health bars. Am I testing something? I'm demonstrating something. I'm demonstrating the Burst and Prime Incarnate. Or Incarnate Burst and Prime. Burst and Incarnate. Incarnate Burst and Incarnate. Let's go with that one. Yeah. It's not the most effective of squads, but we're all good. People aren't putting in their shards. Prioritize that. Buff up. Oh, there's another one. Thank you. And here it comes. Hello, ugly. You've already been shot. You know what? To that side. Hello. Do we have it found?
That device is insufficient.
Is this going to bind it?
You are directed to secure.
Please tell me it doesn't teleport.
Additional Eidolon lures.
Oh, we did that correct. Okay, cool. Yeah. His arm got slightly in the way there, but yeah. It's not a one-shot. There are other weapons which are stronger, but this doesn't require any kind of setup. This doesn't require any kind of setup whatsoever. You just Do it. Oh. There we are. I'm not used to someone else actually come up onto the shields, not gonna lie. If I've ever done Eidolons off stream, it's been public, and most people don't know a single thing about what's happening. I'll be quite honest. They don't know shit about what's happening. Is my amp 777 and is it worth the grind to get? 7x7? Absolutely. I don't really care for the Proper. That's the second 7, the bomb. I don't really care for it. Other people swear by it. Not put your arm in the way, thank you. But yeah, 7x7, absolutely worth it. 7 Proper can help with self-revives because it's an AoE. That's about it. Where's a bit of shot? Oop. There it is.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
I think this went pretty well. 12 minutes, plus the end wrapping. It's not the fastest. But that's fine. Doesn't need to be the fastest. The fact is it worked, and I'm running Lavos. My entire tank strategy is here to just exist. That's my tank strat. Get up. That character can make a lot of noise. Oh, I think I can start a little bit too early, but it's fine. Ta-da! You do Eidolon hunts, the game didn't crash 80% of the time? Fair. Open worlds are kind of harsh for older computers and consoles, yeah. There we go then. An actually painless, mostly, Eidolon hunt. Minus one person standing in a beam when they shouldn't have. Considering how much I dislike Eidolon hunts, I think that should be a ringing endorsement for the Burston Prime. And also for Eclipse Lavos, but mostly the Burston. Actually no, also Eclipse Lavos. Eclipse Lavos are doing a lot of work there. A hell of a lot of work. It doesn't have to be the fastest, it's good enough. You prefer the Ricochet for self-revives? Yes, 747 is probably the amp I'd recommend to 90% of people. 777 works for those specific, taking down the Eidolon one-tap kind of builds that you can make it work. But 747, yeah. 747 amp is just probably the best all-round use case amp. Some people say 647, I'm not convinced. I feel 747 is where it's at. Yeah, the time gate on Eidolons is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. Well, they ain't great. Alright then. Zom, Tommy, Elliot, thank you very much for being in the squad there. And enjoy your loot. First one is straight up disgusting. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how strong it is. Now the burst will make you do more Eidolons? That's fair enough, Fefkin, that's fair enough. It's a combination of the Burston, which is a no setup, no nonsense weapon, not even having to worry about ammo, I just point in the general direction, as well as being strong enough to do the job, in combination with Lavos Eclipse. The Lavos build for that, by the way, isn't even a perfect build, because I've got an empty slot here. And this just works. You saw it in action, it just works. Lavos can cast Eclipse every 10 seconds. Yes, even whilst it's running, so you can always have it on. Which means we've got a lazy tank that destroys. That's why I'm doing it on Lavos. Lazy tank. Yeah, Arcane Grace here, triggering, keeping me alive. I can also heal if needed with Ophidian Bite, mostly Arcane Grace just doing good work. Adaptation stacking up for 90% damage resistance on top of the 47.3 from the Umbral set. on top of the fact that the overall set here, plus some armor shards, is giving me 2,000 armor, 2,000 health, like, don't need energy, yep, so the magnetic procs can hit him, and Lavos just goes, huh, my UI looks a bit stupid, oh well. Efficiency, not a concern, it's Lavos. Everything that should be a concern isn't a concern for Lavos. That's why he's great for it. What I put in the empty slot? That final dash polarity, good question actually. Because there's not a lot I feel he really needs or could benefit from. Obviously not flow, that would be stupid. Constitution for the knockdown recovery you don't need, and duration you don't need. In fact, the prime continuity doesn't even need to be on there. It just gives Eclipse enough of a duration to just be a little bit more palatable. You don't really need that. You don't need efficiency, so that can go away. Well, that can be ignored. So, yeah, the reason I'm not caring about that dash slot is because what would I put there? Vigorous swap? Sure, if you want. You can do that, yeah. You don't need it, but you can put it there. Go for it. Vigorous swap probably, then. But I don't see any reason to put anything there, to be quite honest with you. Nothing needs to go there. You put all the secrets for a little bit more strength, but it doesn't need anything more. You just saw it in action. Vigorous swap or Augur Secrets is probably the top two. Rush gotta go fast. I think we're fine. Honestly, I think we're fine. The whole point of using Lavos is to be lazy, remember. That things can just work. You don't need to hyper-optimize it. The build is the hyper-optimization. This is build frame here, rather than skill frame like Volt. This is a build frame. I'm making that distinction right now. And that's what's great about it. No effort, all the return. That's Lavos in a nutshell. You screenshot my Titania? I wasn't using Titania there. Anyway, it is about time that we do ourselves the Platinum giveaway. I'm just going to close it straight away because you guys have had long enough. If you haven't grabbed yourself a ticket, that's because you weren't here earlier or any part during the stream, so it's closed. Which means of those of you who did actually grab a ticket at some point during this entire 3.5 hour stream, it means then that the winners, two of them, the winners today are going to be... Of course it's going to lag on that. Let's see what it decides. Eventually, maybe, sometime this century. It's Cafe Filter and Cryomedes. Cafe Filter and Cryomedes, congratulations to both of you. You are both securing yourselves 75 Platinum there. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch shortly after the end of the stream to get hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you. Cafe Filter and Cryomedes, congratulations there. I hope you enjoy it. To everyone else as well, thank you very much for joining in on the stream. A big thank you to those of you who have supported the channel, because there has been some absolutely insane support today. Like, truly insane. Chimichangas especially, my god. The 10,300 bits out of nowhere. You legend, thank you. But with that, we're going to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community. Let's see, who can we raid today? Who can we raid today? My hair looks terrible as ever, but who cares? If you care, you're watching the wrong stream. This is a gaming stream and not a hairdressing stream. Who are we going to raid? Let's see. We can head over to... We've been to Neo recently. Predator Queen did say about Zion's 8. We could go to Zion. Any other names I recognise? Not a glance there, no. Oh, it's sorted by recommended for me. That's probably part of it. I don't know. Come on. Yeah, there's not a huge number of names I recognise there. Let's go Zion. Let's go to Zion. They are fun. That's my entire summary. That's all you're getting, okay? You can tell Zion I said that. All I'm going to let you know about Zion Zeta, if you don't already know them, is that they are fun. That's it. Alright then, thank you very much for joining in. I do hope you have had yourselves a good one. I will see you on Wednesday for some more Warframe. In the meantime, have a few very, very best start to your week. I do hope it's a good one for you, wherever you are around the world. Until then, bye-bye.